we can call this a special edition of the MMA Analysis podcast, back with you guys with the Fight Companion edition for a special Bellator card. Guys, we're talking about Bellator. What's going on here?
It's a special attraction.
New Sean, what is so special about this? What are we doing here?
We're watching a couple UFC rejects. You know, that's what Bellator does.
Rejects, but at least we are getting a legend. I guess we could give Tito legend status at least, right?
That's true.
What are we saying about Chael? What are we calling him?
The dude that blew it every chance he ever got.
Ooh. True statement right there.
Wow. Wes, you're talking about an American hero.
No, our real fighting American hero retired this week.
That's right.
Chael couldn't hold the jock of the real fighting American hero.
I wish they fought.
Tim Kennedy was a really exciting fighter, man. I don't get the knock on the guy. He's a crazy fuck outside the cage. Don't get me wrong, but you got to respect his service, however you feel about his political views. But I mean, inside the cage, holy shit! Like the Romero Kennedy fight was some of the craziest shit I've ever seen. Yeah,
Tim Kennedy is definitely a different breed of person. Yeah. I mean, he still doesn't know how many people he's killed in his life.
I bet he's got an exact count of how many.
He just doesn't want anybody to know it.
Yeah. Yeah, that dude probably got a leather jacket with this exact count on that motherfucker.
Is that what they do? Is that a Khabib?
Yeah. Man, we're doing the Bellator edition of the Fight Companion podcast. You best believe I got a few of the Khabibers going on over here. What are you drinking over, Jay? What good beer are you having?
Nothing yet. I recently got back from Manhattan. So I was at a German beer hall there. So I had a couple liters of good German brews. I gotta say though, it's hard to compete with German brews. They definitely are a different level of beer compared to what we make stateside and some of the other countries. It's really not fair.
Yeah, stepfather serving in the military. He was stationed in Germany for like 6 or 7 years, and that's all I ever heard from him was, "Oh, German beer. It's fuck this American beer. It's German beer," and it's like she said some of the stuff you can get over is like 25% alcohol, almost like whiskey. We said it was
that sounds serious.
It was real weird back in the 80s though, because mostly when you went to the German pubs, even then it was mostly hot. You could barely find cold draft beer anywhere. It was all they drank it hot, which it's not like that. It's not like that now. Even pubs in Germany now have cold draft beer everywhere and stuff. But he said even in the 80s, a lot of them pubs over there was hot beer in them tin flasks. And I don't know how the fuck they did that, but guess if you get the first couple down, shit.
Yeah, beer is meant to be drank cold. I mean, I don't know.
Absolutely.
It's just like milk. I mean, you could have milk warm too, but that's freaking weird.
The only time I think I've ever had milk cold or warm is like hot chocolate, not with water, but with milk, and kind of warmed it up.
Yeah, it's pretty much it.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't have like breakfast of champions with warm milk. I mean, that would just be obnoxious.
Yeah.
And you'd probably have a long morning after that.
Yeesh.
Yeah, so we got some pretty good fights tonight on Bellator, actually.
Yeah, no squash, crazy squash matches like we're used to. I mean, what's the highest line? The biggest line is -305 for Kato versus Gracie. This is definitely not a Bellator card. This is weird.
Did you guys see that obnoxious quote that Scott Coker put out this week?
I was going to say that.
I mean, we got to talk about this. I was I was pretty darn angry about it. I mean, this guy is a real shrewd piece of work. He's going on about ripping into the UFC about the BJ Penn Yair Rodriguez fight, about booking mismatches and an old fighter versus like a young lion. And I'm thinking to myself, dude, that's what you made your career
Look in
on.
the mirror, man.
Of just building this shit. And only literally, I think it was 8 months ago, they booked what's his name, Darian Caldwell against Joe Warren. So you're talking a relatively young guy, so an undefeated fighter who was, I think, 28 at the time, against 39-year-old Joe Warren, and the kid literally just ripped this guy apart and ragdolled him. And it was basically, it was a very similar situation to this fight. So this guy is a complete hypocrite. I mean, for as bad as Bjorn was, at least, I mean, okay, I shouldn't say that. Him and Bjorn belong, they should be in bed together.
I give it to Bjorn.
I can't fucking stand it.
At least Bjork had he had an ideal. Like back when Bellator first started, it was really good. It was a good alternative of the whole tournament format and everything. And it was a true kind of tournament format before it turned into, once they got on Spike and stuff, because I think Bellator even started on like FS1 or something like that way back when it first started.
I don't remember.
Or it was on Fox Sports. One of the first Fox.
Yeah, way before FS1 existed.
Way before they
like Fox Sports World or
and it was like
that.
It was good, and I can understand where at least Bjorn had some good ideals and stuff. But I mean, Coker to say something like that when we actually have a running nickname of his promotion called the Scott Coker Spike Force Bellator Sacrifice Hour, and like. That's how bad the squash matches are. It's like, and then the gamblers on Twitter are like, yeah, we're just parlay all the faves tonight in Bellator and catch another ticket,
That's what we do in Strike Force. Those are great cards. I remember their last Strike Force card, I think Cormier, was that when Cormier fought like Dion Starring or some bullshit like that?
Oh.
And there was like 5 favorites, but they're like over 5-1, and you're just like, I'll just parlay the whole thing and get a winner. And you're like, yeah, that was a good card. Those are the days.
Yeah, we got it. We pretty much got it back when he took over Bellator. A couple years ago,
making competitive fights. I mean, yeah, sometimes, but like, don't kid yourself, dude. I mean, do not. You're the one who just booked Dada 5,000. Come on, the guy
killed a man. He died.
I mean, well, Dada's. He died and he came back.
Yeah, fucking dude died. Came back to life.
Yeah, against another dude who died only months after the fight. I mean, come on. I mean, these guys aren't healthy.
Hell, he got Shamrock in the cage at 50 years old, dude, and
Gracie.
They were talking about him having a questionable scan when they fought in Texas. I remember one of the MMA media guys tweeting about that Shamrock was. I think it was Shamrock or Gracie. One of them was having problems even getting passed by the commission. So, yeah, that Coker's the shadiest of shady motherfuckers like the rest of them, dude. He's like Dana saying, they brought up that video 2 years of Dana saying, I don't want to make $1 like that off BJ Penn ever.
And then what happened?
And then what happens? They literally put him in there against a fucking young lion that just mauled him, dude. We talk about like not wanting to see guys get beat up anymore. That was bad, man. That was one of the worst ones I've seen of fading legend getting the shit kicked out of him, dude.
Ugly.
So, got the first fight about to start. Either you guys got to play on this card or this fight, I mean.
I got Anderson. Yes. Yeah, I put him in.
Yeah, so do I. I like Anderson. He's a pretty solid all-around fighter. I mean, Campos is kind of top-heavy. Definitely throws hard, but definitely not as well-rounded.
Even though Campos did win us some nice dog money against Melvin Coke, man.
That's not saying much.
Do you like when
what was that joke about the Coke joke? There was something this week, right? Someone made some sort of Coke joke towards him.
Oh, that's how he cuts weight.
Oh,
yeah, they were giving away his weight cutting secrets. Fuck, I forget who that was.
Who was that? Oh, that was funny.
Twitter was pretty good this week.
Yes.
Besides all the, the clown show shit that's going on, as far as the country's politics go. MMA Twitter was pretty good this week.
Yeah.
Let's
You like how they just all of a sudden announce, oh yeah, by the way, it's a catch weight. The other guy's not going to make weight.
Yeah.
Like, so he doesn't lose any money. They're just going to last second. No, actually, this is a catch weight. So
is that what they did?
Yeah, all of a sudden this is a 160-pound catch weight when it was supposed to be a lightweight fight.
That's another Scott Coker special. I've never
Greasy,
seen that.
man.
I've never seen that more than anywhere than when Scott Coker took it over. How many catchweight fights has Bellator had in the past year and a half? Dozens? I mean,
yeah. I mean, the UFC never has catchweight fights without it being announced way in advance.
See me though, I don't mind this. None of this shit bothers me. It's literally to me still. It's two guys putting on gloves, going into a cage, and trying to beat the fuck out of each other. Like. I still, to me, I look at it like that. I guess just because I'm from way back. I watched it when it was like that, But I mean, I think we all want it to be a little more legitimized and shit, and I think it is. But when you get down to it, it's still really just two guys trying to knock each other's fucking heads off, man.
Yeah, it's actually a pretty good scrap here.
Yeah,
they're throwing.
Oh, mouthpiece out. Oh shit.
You guys are a little behind me again. I got that fast vision. Must be that New York thing. I'm on the fast pass.
I'm on Dish. You got cable, don't you, Jay?
Yeah.
Yeah, cable is dead on. Dish is maybe a second or something behind.
Yeah, and up in Canada we're delayed because we're way far away. So
what's the time in the round that you see?
2:24.
2:28.
I'm at 2:10.
You're at 2:10.
Well, I'm excited when you
right now I'm at 2:05.
Yeah,
I'm about 10 seconds ahead.
Damn.
That's good. Yeah. So when you get excited, I gotta pay attention because something's good coming.
I guess I'll keep you guys posted.
I've always thought Derek Anderson could be a pretty good scrapper, man. He's got some serious length and stuff for this weight division.
Yeah, he does.
Really good takedown defense. Yeah,
and he kind of gets better as fights go on, though. He's not really a fast starter per se, but
what's his record been like lately? I thought he just had a pretty.
Isn't he 18-2 or something like that?
I thought he just had a pretty big fight. And
he has a pretty good record. I don't have to look, but
he's young. He's young too, man.
Is he? I mean, super young. Yeah. I mean, not that young.
He's 26.
He's 14-2.
14.
Yeah, so he only got the 2 losses.
He beat Patricky and Awad his last 2 fights. That's what I was thinking. Only lost to Held, got caught,
Primus,
and lost a split decision to Primus.
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
Beating Patricky and Awad back to back is 2.
He's got the Brandon Gertz win too, which isn't terrible. He's beating Patricky twice.
Pretty sure Mad Dog likes him quite a bit too. He's talked about him.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Campos is 7.
I feel like Campos has landed the bigger strikes in this fight, but it looks like he's wearing it quite a bit more.
He slows big time too.
Yeah, he does. Also missed weight. You can see how top heavy he is.
Yeah, he's carrying a ton of muscle, dude.
Yeah,
that just doesn't fly in the sport anymore. You can't.
How many outside of basically Tyron Woodley? How many top heavy dudes are at the pinnacle of the sport?
Well, there's not many because most dudes can't carry that.
Yeah,
and not gas.
Either you just have to be an unreal finisher, or else you're done. Because if anybody can take it, then you're in trouble coming out of those later rounds.
One of the best examples is a Hector Lombard. I mean, he's one of the best examples. That dude literally tore guys' heads off for years in 60 seconds, round and a half, juiced up. USD, the drug testing's a big part of that too, because a lot of them big guys wasn't just using the shit to get big. They was using it for, to be able to go 3 rounds like a freight train, not gas. Yeah, Woodley's a special case, man. He's got some cardio problems. I mean, we've seen him have it too. It's just humanly impossible to carry that kind of fucking muscle around and not gas. There's just no way.
I just rewatched that Lawler fight. I think yesterday. Maybe it was the day before. Like there were literally like there was like 2 strikes. I think that Woodley threw before he landed, and that was it. I mean, it was flush, it was clean, and that was sayonara. Oof.
It shocked me, but it didn't because I mean, everybody knew that's how Woodley could win the fight, you know. But seeing Lawler get clipped that quick, that fast, man, shocking, dude.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Lawler one of my favorite champs in a while, man. I wanted him to hold that belt because I like that dude, man, as a fighter. He's one of my all-time faves, man.
He was fun, but he was also vulnerable too, which kind of made things interesting.
I wonder when he's coming back.
And he was never one of them. Well, I want this money fight. I want this. He's like,
whatever.
Line them up, and we can throw down. And then the interview with the quote about Conor before the Woodley fight. God
Jesus,
damn,
these guys are throwing, man.
Yeah, it's fun.
Campos looks.
And
like,
the one thing I liked about Woodley, I shouldn't say the only thing I liked about Woodley, or rather about Lawler, was that he wasn't making these comments after winning the belt. Oh, I want this fight. I want that fight. They put whoever they said in front of him. He said, okay, I'll fight. And then he'd win, and you move on to the next one. So I respected that a lot.
I mean, there was a lot of guys.
I think everybody kind of liked him.
Yeah, everybody. Robbie Lawler is one of the most, like, I thought, champions that they had.
Sure.
And it was none of that. I want Nick for the money. You know, I want to try to get GSP back for the money. It was, who am I fighting? You know, Woodley's #1 contender. Let's go. That's getting very, very, very tiresome, man. I'm all about like big fights and shit. But man,
you can't be calling for that when you didn't even defend the title successful. You can't be calling for that.
I know we call them like just, you know, chess pieces now and ornaments, these belts, but man, they still got to mean something, dude. To be a champion still has to mean something, you know? It's just got to.
It should mean you're the best in the world in your weight class.
Absolutely. Absolutely. But it's like they just like kind of Conor won the fight. Like Conor went up and got that second belt. He won the fight. He beat one of the all-time best, man, and looked very impressive. But to just be like, I don't give a fuck about that belt, you know? It just kind of rubs me the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? Like being a champ means something, and especially in combat sports. I mean, I'm a long-time boxing guy. To win a belt meant something to guys, you know? To be the heavyweight champion of the world was like worldwide recognition, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, it is.
These damn interim belts are just making it even worse. You know, they're passing them out like fucking Cracker Jack toys, you know, just to make a little money, just to promote a fight a little more. Yeah, man, it's ridiculous, dude.
Campos is throwing these haymakers.
Yeah, his fucking face looks like old boy off of Goonies.
These guys are both showing some pretty goddamn good chins. Holy shit.
I like Anderson, man. I like how he fights.
Ooh, fuck.
I'm just trying to watch it, and if Jay goes, just be prepared. Oh, man. See, we're a little bit behind, and Jay's not saying nothing about that forearm smash.
Oh, boy.
Yep.
Well, that could be trouble.
Oh, man.
Did
any of y'all get to check out Glory last night?
No, I was flying and then driving.
I was playing poker last night.
It was good, man. There was like
fights.
There was 2 body kick knockouts on there. It was pretty good.
Anderson survived the knockdown.
Did the line drop after the champ missed weight there, Wes? Or did it stay pretty much the same?
RVR, he dropped to -300. So it went down like 20, 30 cents or something like that.
Not much.
And I had him in a couple parlays, man. And people just don't, in kickboxing, like in the main, when me and Brad talked about in the chat earlier about Wilderness winning the main, man, them rounds could have went the other way easily. The other guy outlanded him and everything, but people just don't realize in kickboxing, it's literally how I like, and me myself, I
What
was
you like,
fight.
yeah.
It's guys coming forward and pressing the fight. So if a round's close, the guy that came forward and pressed the fight is going to get it no matter what. And Van Roosmalen, that's him. It's the Dutch style of kickboxing. They literally just come fucking straight forward and throw. And but he was just levels above old boy and coming forward and smashed him, dude. Minus 300 was kind of a gift looking back, you know.
So what do you think happens to a guy like that where he misses weight so he loses the belt? Like, is he just, after he destroys that guy, is he gonna get another title shot, or how? Like, I don't know how kickboxing works really, you know. So
well, now with Glory, Glory has rankings now, their own set of rankings of their fighters, but they also do, like, they call them contender tournaments, to where they have a 4-man tournament in one night in a weight class, and those guys can fight in a tournament to get a title shot, and they get their title shot next up. But I think RVR is going to pretty much fight the #1 contender now. He's pretty much like the #1 contender, and he'll fight the next guy in line for the belt next time.
Yeah.
But the way he talks, like, from what I was seeing and hearing, they said, like, you know how even the UFC does, they'll check them on an unofficial scale, like before weigh-ins and shit, to make sure guys are close and stuff. Apparently he's saying the unofficial scale they brought to his hotel room was way off and shit. I don't know. It's one of those fighter excuses. He missed weight, you know.
Yeah.
But he's a bad dude, man. I remember him back a while ago, even when still K1 was going on, and he was fighting guys like 3 and 4, 5 weight classes above him, dude, and like knocking them dead. Wow. You know.
That's filthy, man.
I think it's 1919, starting round 3. Should be interesting here.
Because
I think Campos got the second.
Campos won that second, even though he got dropped there.
Oh yeah, with the knockdown.
Yeah, I think you might be a little off there, Jay.
What?
Didn't Campos get dropped?
No. Anderson dropped Campos.
I thought he got dropped.
Oh, yeah.
No, Campos dropped Anderson.
Oh, okay, yeah. Fuck, wasn't. Switched around there.
No.
Yep.
So what do y'all think about? What do y'all think about the Brunson and Anderson fight? Brunson getting Anderson coming off a loss.
I mean,
doesn't that seem kind of a waste of Anderson Silva, like main eventing a card somewhere, Brazil, something?
It's hard to know.
There's only 3 Brazil cards this year, though, so
I guess they gotta.
And they already got Vitor Belfort for one of them, and I guess we'll see what they do for the other 2.
No, it don't even have to be Brazil. Even this Anderson Silva could main event a card against a decent name. You know, I think it's kind of a waste.
Did you believe that thing that came out that said Mousasi got turned down because it wasn't big enough name? Like, are they just protecting Anderson? What do you think the deal is there?
I think that's yes. There they are, yes.
They think Brunson is probably the highest ranked guy that Anderson could do well against, I guess, because of his striking defense.
That's probably very true, because Mousasi would absolutely kill him, and Brunson is probably going to run forward swinging windmills with his chin down, and Anderson's probably going to catch him a couple of times. So I could get that from their point of view. You know, if Anderson's some big plus odds, I'm betting him. Like, from what I've seen last time, don't get me wrong, I need some decent plus money, because Brunson's just got to land once on him. But the Brunson I seen last time, man, Jesus Christ, dude.
Yeah, you just got to think that he might learn from that.
I could see either guy win by knockout in the round 1.
Yeah,
wouldn't shock me at all.
Yeah, maybe that's the play to make.
Yeah,
fight ends in round 1 or something.
Yeah.
But who knows, Brunson, after getting just absolutely flatlined like that, maybe he'll be all tentative and.
Could be.
I mean, I know Anderson is old and was looking kind of bad, but I mean, he KO'd Bisbee. He KO'd the champ last time.
He did KO him.
I mean,
I don't care what they say.
Hell yeah, he was fucking out of it. I got the pick, man. Bisbee's literally eyes rolled up in his head, leaning up against the cage.
Pissed me off.
He also got dropped by Bisping.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he looked like shit. Don't get me wrong. He looked really bad, but
Ooh.
uh-oh. Gotta
Here we
pay
go.
attention.
I don't know
Coming
what's
for
going on
this.
here.
It's
Here
a
we go.
pretty good scrap from what I've watched, man. Oh shit! Holy fuck! Yep, that one.
But then he gets then he gets him taken. Now he's taken down though. I don't get it.
Yeah, caught him.
But he can't do anything with it though. But he's bleeding hard.
Dude, that was a fucking hell of a one.
This is a weird round to score.
Yeah, you guys, this is going to be a bit of a clincher, I think, for you guys.
Aren't they supposed to start scoring
Yeah, I think
damage
so.
and stuff more?
Yeah, he's bleeding pretty
Because
profusely.
he's busted up, dude, badly.
Yeah, he's bleeding bad. But he's doing absolutely nothing from this top position.
There you go. Good job.
I like how Anderson,
come
like,
on.
at least-
Fuck off, John. I thought he was going to stand him up. He probably shouldn't have, but I was hoping he was going to. Yeah, I think this is going to be a clincher here, man. It's been pretty back and
I don't think
forth.
Campos really did anything around 3. He scored a takedown like for like a half a second, and then he's got this one, but he's done nearly nothing with it. Oh, now he's got his back, but he might lose the position here. Yep. Okay.
Oh no.
Yeah, this is screaming split decision here, just because of how much damage Campos kind of took.
End up on top.
He's gonna end up on top and have the final 30 seconds on top, but not.
So better do some shit from the top.
Not really. I don't think he really has to, because Campos did nothing from that top position.
Yeah, you would
Except
hope.
bleed. He just bled from top position.
Got his back. I don't know, man.
I mean, Anderson won that round to me because, I mean, Campos did. I mean, he had that top position for a little bit, but did literally nothing with it. And Campos got drilled with a few of those shots, bleeding out left and right.
That was
I mean,
a
look
good
at the two
scrap.
guys.
That was a good fight, man.
Hopefully,
it's one of the better Bellator fights that I've seen.
I'll say that.
Hey, when you put two guys that are pretty evenly matched in a fight,
evenly matched.
you usually get some pretty good fights. Yeah. Scotty C, step your game up. Fucking Brad, man.
He's sleeping.
That's twice, man. Well, we had him last time, but you know, he had a flashlight and a little billy club
And a rape whistle.
Oh shit.
Scorecards are all over the place on Twitter. I think it's gonna be a split.
Yeah, could very well be
Campos
one.
2-1, Anderson 2-1. Lance, you
Fucking
bet
Lance
on
at Campos.
you bet on Campos, dude. So your score doesn't count. There's another Campos of somebody that probably bet on Campos.
It's split down the middle.
Yeah, this is gonna be a split.
Well, let's see. My first old Gamble Master bet's probably going down the toilet.
I went huge on Gamble Master, man.
I'm still
Such a good idea.
I'm still staying kind of relatively like I would bet. Just kind of 100, 150, that kind of shit. When I find my spots, though, I'm gonna lay one out there. It seems like that's what people's doing. I don't know. I seen dude put $1,000 on fucking Cyril Asker. It won. Don't get me wrong. I can't bitch too.
Wasn't it $3,000?
Yeah, fucking $3,000.
It wasn't $1,000. It was 3.
It was 3. I was just like whole bankroll on that. But dude, if that's the kind of bet you're making with, you know, a third of your
coast now, you can coast for a bit now. So
yeah. Well, he's got to be betting 5%, and you know, your bigger bankroll, bigger percentage of your bigger piece of your money, you're going to be.
Yep, that is a cool thing because it's not just like you have to bet $500, right? It grows with your bankroll, so then you actually have to bet more, and it kind of makes it harder for somebody just to kind of sit on a lead. I like it.
Let's see what we got here.
CompuStrike. Both Anderson and Campos land 15 strikes in the third round. Anderson finished with a 89-68 edge and strikes landed. It's gonna be fucking Campos because Bellator kicks my ass constantly.
Yeah, if it's not the sacrifice hour, then it's a little sketchy. Yep. It's unanimous.
Yep.
Damn, they gave it to him. Man, you can't be mad about it. It was close. Can't be mad. It was close.
Wait, so the king won his fight, huh? How'd that happen?
It was a draw. He bet $20K on the draw.
Yeah.
Oh my God, what the hell happened?
He got a 10-8 first.
He
and they said
smashed in the first round. He smashed him in the first round, and then he got a little sleepy. He got a little sleepy in the second and third.
He almost finished him like he pulled the same king, man. But I figured he'd have the good juju going on since he's in he's in Bellator now.
Yeah, so I mean, he's the first fighter to have a draw in the UFC and in Bellator.
Oh, that is ridiculous. I mean, this guy is a piece of work. He's a piece of work.
It happened in the past year.
His record is 1-2-2 with 2 no contests. His last what is that? 7 fights?
How do you even pull that kind of shit off?
Does anybody have a history of being in more weird fights than Kevin Casey and weird results? That's what he does. I mean, him and who's that Colombian guy in the UFC who always ends up Maximo Blanco?
Oh yeah, Blanco's is crazy. Either he's getting DQ'd, he's winning really fast and crazy knockouts, or just weird fights.
He's been doing that shit for like 10 years. Nutty motherfucker. So what are you guys thinking this next one? I'm kind of thinking, Emmanuel's going to grind on
Yep, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I haven't really seen anybody betting old Georgie. It's been pretty much Sanchez that I've saw on Twitter.
He's looked bad, man.
So what do you guys think of the fight next week with Njokuani and Melvin? You think Njokuani's just going to roll him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do too. Njokuani,
but
he's been like, I don't know, a head case at times in fights, man. He'll just stop throwing and fighting, man. But his past couple fights, he's looked on point, and Melvin's not going to be able to deal with that, man.
Yeah, Melvin's out to lunch.
Melvin gives 0 fucks. 0.
What is Chael wearing? Chael.
It's going to be an interesting main event. At least we got some dissension here. Wes is on Chael. I'm on Tito. So it'll be
our boy Matty.
Tito's in on just a massive limo.
Matty put a huge.
What is Tito wearing?
Oh shit!
What is Tito driving here? What kind of car?
He pulled up. That's the Rolls Royce, dude.
Jesus, he's got a Rolls Royce.
Yeah, Tito got money, man.
Tito's so happy. No wonder why he's so damn happy.
He might have rented that. I mean, we don't know for sure.
I mean, it is Tito.
That's the same Rolls he's had for like 10 years. Tito's got an old Rolls. He don't have no new one. That's an old one. He's had that for years.
That's pretty damn sharp, man. No shame in having a Rolls Royce. I mean, let's be real.
Tito's one of the few guys that's actually done really, really well for himself.
And not just monetarily, if you know what I mean.
Man. Hell, forget his wife. I don't know how he pulled old girl. Well, I guess I do.
Yeah, we do.
Tito's so happy. Look at that. I mean,
Tito could have done.
Look at that.
I mean, we've seen it. Tito could have done those kind of movies.
I ain't talking about the top head. Big head Tito. Jesus.
Tito's certainly not a top-heavy fighter. Wait, so Jen Brown works for Spike now?
Yeah,
I
she
thought
just
she's doing stuff for
started.
the UFC. It's damn confusing.
Man, she's been like terrible tonight from what I heard. She's been stuttering
Wait,
all
what
over
is
the
going
place.
on here? Tito, after weigh-ins, he's pushing a car?
Yeah, yeah, he helped some
What
dude
the
that's
hell is going on here?
Yeah,
What the
that
fuck
right
is
there
going
though.
on?
That right there. 2 slipped vertebrae in Tito's 10th major surgery right there after he loses tonight. That's
This is
going to be the
unbelievable.
fucking excuse.
This is unbelievable.
That's going to be the excuse right there.
Oh, jeez.
Man, I was pushing that guy's car and I swear I felt something go, but I didn't want to pull out of the fight. Oh, shit.
Ay, ay, ay.
He said in one of the interviews that he's had 25 concussions. 20.
Yeah, but when you have a brain the size of Tito, that doesn't really hurt you that much.
You can shake your head a little bit and that
Yeah.
fucking marbles jingling around.
Just
And
crack the old neck and you're good to go again.
oh, shit. Yeah, I'll miss Tito on the mic, man. There's been no person in the history of time that has literally fucked up his native tongue like Tito has. Literally can't even speak his own fucking language, dude.
Yeah.
Been some good shit. God, the damn YouTube video cut. Just the affliction. I remember when me and my buddy, we bought that pay-per-view, man, and watched it, and it was just like the whole night smoked out and literally rolling at Tito. Let me tell you what you saw right here. Just, oh, man, everything about that was fucking so good.
How good was Affliction?
That card was actually fucking awesome. Really good card. Fucking Fedor, Scud, Mislin, Arlovsky, and Vitor having fucking old Matt Lindland fucking leg bouncing off the goddamn canvas because he knocked him
That was a
out
bad
cold.
one, man.
Yeah.
That was a bad knockout.
Yeah, that was when you talking about juiced Tito or juiced Vitor. God damn, he was juiced that night.
Yeah, that was a good card.
Juiced Vitor is one of the best fighters that's ever walked the earth, dude. No damn lie. Vitor,
the one that fought Luke Rockhold.
hell, just Vitor from 97, 98 all the way up until then was literally a scary, scary man.
The one when he fought Vanderlei, that classic.
When he just machine gunned him.
Yeah, it's awesome. I can't stand Vanderlei. He's such
he was like one of my favorite fighters when he was actually fighting, but yeah, he's a moron, dude.
I mean, that dude's not even 40 years old. I mean, how on earth?
I mean,
that dude aged poorly.
Can never say he wasn't dedicated because the dude did every substance he could get and actually had facial reconstruction, his eyebrows shaved down, just all kinds of shit so he could fight. Like, he literally had his fucking skull shaved down so he didn't cut as much anymore. Like, that's why he looks all fucked up in the face, is because he's had his face redone and shit, surgeries from fights, and like, seriously, he got his shit shaved because his eyebrows were so pointy and he would cut so much. That dude literally do anything to win a fight. You got to respect that about him.
Yeah, and Nick Diaz did the same thing.
Yeah, Nick had to have had that kind of surgery.
Yeah.
Nick's like, the scars on his eyes and shit are just
permanent puffy eyes, man. That's gnarly.
Man.
Yeah, it is weird.
Did you see them smoking that $2,000?
That was awesome, dude. That
24 karat
goddamn
gold.
glove. It was like
Daniel
a 4
Strauss.
chamber motherfucker, dude. Like, holy
Yeah.
shit.
I didn't know what it was at the start, and then they started smoking it. I'm like, that is weird. It doesn't make sense, but
Yeah. Look at all that smoke that y'all just wasting over there.
yeah.
That's what I was thinking. Let's see. What do we got next now? Yeah, that's right. Sanchez and
That
Georgie.
division of Bellator ain't bad.
Which featherweight? Or which one you looking at? Yeah.
Featherweight. That Brazilian
Man.
dude's 21-1. Oh. I mean, talk about a bloated record.
When Patricio landed that Hail Mary on Daniel Weichel, that was pretty insane.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
That dude McKee is pretty good too.
Yeah, he pretty good. I think he's real.
Yeah.
I think that's a real talent.
So much different than his dad, eh? His dad's just this
Yeah.
boring ass wrestler, does nothing, but he's actually pretty exciting.
Wait, who's his dad?
It's what's his first name? His dad's the McKee guy.
Yeah, I can't remember his first name. Yeah, the McKee guy that fought for years. Antonio
Wow.
McKee? Ain't that his name?
Antonio, I think.
Yeah. Or no, that's the basketball player.
What do you guys think of Bellator's ring entrances though? Like they walk out by themselves, like WWE style.
I don't know. I'm kind of I like a pageantry show, like every now and then, like watching Risen or something like that. But I kind of like the fighter just coming out through the crowd. It kind of looks like you're going to a fight,
Yeah. And like
Yeah, these
walking
ones are
out
kind
with
of-
his dude, like with the corner and stuff. Like whatever.
But
These
like-
ones are kind of boring. I like when if you're gonna have the ramp, you got to dress it up and do
Yeah.
big things with it. But
Have some pyro or something, like, or some special music, or coming out in a costume at least.
yeah,
Just to walk out.
his dad is Antonio McKee, by the way.
Oh, okay, yeah. I was thinking about a basketball player. Who was the McKee that played for the Pacers?
There's two McKees.
Yeah, it was brothers.
They're brothers.
Wasn't one of them Antonio McKee?
No, I'm thinking of the Davis brothers.
that
Antonio
Jerry McKee?
Davis. I'm thinking Antonio Davis and Dale Davis.
Oh, yeah. That's who it was, Antonio Davis. Yeah, I thought there was a McKee that.
There's two McKees that play for the Pacers: Derek McKee and Jerry McKee.
Oh, okay.
And that's not who it is. I'm thinking of one that used to play for the Sixers. No.
Get that memory rolling.
Aaron McKee.
Oh
shit.
yeah.
Lance laying the fucking big $75 on Campos and Gamble Master.
Oh, shoot.
Watch out.
Watch out for Lance.
I lost. Let's see. What did I lose on my parlay there? $100 on the Gamble Master.
Looks like we're gonna be getting a little bit of a bigger party here tonight shortly. So there's that.
Oh, there he is. I need Brad's I don't know. I need some nicknames or something. You figured to be on here. I bet he's got a whole
Brad
lot.
is
You think he's got a notepad?
Brad's at his best watching non-UFC stuff because he always has something interesting to bring to the table. Brad's
Yeah.
regional MMA
I don't
prowess. That's Brad's bread and butter.
Second to none.
Yeah.
It is second
mean,
to none.
I think he's definitely got a spreadsheet of nicknames and regional MMA dog and all that shit.
I love Brad's expertise is Northern Germanic or like Northern European Germanic Scandinavian MMA. Cage warriors.
Yeah.
What are some of the other ones? There's some other crap that he likes over there. All that Scandinavian stuff. Or like Papi Abedi used to fight. And Anton Kuhnevanen, those guys.
Yeah, Brad is the encyclopedia. When he reels off, oh yeah, do you remember UFC 65 with this guy and this guy? I'm just like, God damn.
In like Cleveland, Ohio.
Yeah.
Rich Franklin
I Googled
fought.
Wikipedia real quick. Oh yeah, I remember that for sure.
Yeah, I could barely remember it 3 weeks ago. That's why I had to write everything down.
Now we all get to see most of that with Fight Pass, and it's looking like that shit might be on its last legs.
Oh, no.
I don't know,
What'd you
man.
say?
Why? Why would you
Fight
think
Pass.
that?
Well, because the way some people say the subscriber numbers are absolute shit. Barely anybody subscribes to it, so it's not making a ton of money. And guy running it walks. I hope it stays around. I mean, I love the thing. Just
I find it hard to believe them paying that much money for all those libraries and then just abandon it, like that's a pretty big loss.
Yeah, but new ownership has already showed that they're about a bottom line no matter what.
But I heard that Winter guy walked away on his own. It wasn't.
Yeah, he did. I think he's
getting fired.
I think he was an East Coast guy, and he was spending too much time away from it. He's got young kids. That's tough, man.
He's going to say that. He's going to say that. But I mean, just a few weeks ago, he seemed like he was deep into that work. Doing his work, and all of a sudden he's done with it. That's a little fishy. But I hope they keep it. I mean, I think it's worth the yearly subscription. You pay what, $7-8 a month just for tape study and shit. You literally have it's worth that, just that.
Yeah,
just
sure.
For that to me, And
then just a quick access to easy accessibility to see the fights and the preliminary fights and the few fights that are Fight Pass specific each year. I mean, it's worth it for me. I have no problems with it.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I agree with those libraries they paid money for. I mean, they're not going to get rid of them fast.
I just almost believe like the low subscription numbers, because even like I've seen so many diehards that literally won't pay for it. Even they bitch about it. I'm not paying for that. I can download anything. I can find anything on the internet, and that's cool, I guess, if that's your thing. But that makes me believe that there are some low subscription numbers for that. They can't be doing too many.
Yeah, I guess we really haven't heard much about that in
no.
We haven't really heard about much of the numbers since it kind of came out, or 6 months after, or whatever. It's a private company. They don't have to out it, but I think there was like some estimates of what they thought it was. But
I'm pretty sure it was Snowden that said on Twitter that he's heard rough estimates and they're not good at all.
I don't know what good is though.
What's good though? Yeah.
Yeah, like financially, it's really.
I think he's talking like well under 100,000 subscribers, which
that would
no way.
Bad.
That's what I was reading, that it's under 100,000 subscribers, and that's that's not good, No,
that would be
crazy low.
That would be really low.
But I mean, you think about it, like
watch, low end pay-per-view does what, 300,000?
Yeah. What do them like Fight Pass cards do? What kind of numbers? Just the total viewer numbers on a total Fight Pass card. Maybe a couple 100,000, tops.
Sure.
But see, to me, I don't know. I like all MMA, and if that's easy. Fight Pass makes it really easy for you to watch these kind of fights, to where you'd have to go search. They put them over here. They're going to be on this channel or over here. They literally put it right there. You click your shit on and it's there. Yeah. Just the ease of access I thought it was a really good idea. I mean, hell, and I like the libraries. I'm actually halfway going back through and watching all the UFCs and all the Prides again. A little over halfway through both of them.
I think a big reason they even did it was to build relationships with these smaller orgs so they can get better access to their fighters when they think they're ready to fight at this level.
Yeah, definitely. They said it was about adding content, but, of course it's
relationship building.
And pillaging small orgs and just getting their rosters, when they want. I think the smarter move was kind of doing what they do with the LFA thing now, combining those two organizations, and it's pretty much just a legit feeder system to the UFC. Sure. I think that's how every prospect should come up. I think that would make the sport a whole lot better. Let any young prospect that doesn't have more than fucking 10 fights, you got to go through LFA. You got to take a fight there first before you get signed to the UFC. That would improve a lot of the product, in my opinion. Guys just don't get any kind of amateur fights or anything like that. And I don't even think you should have to do amateur if you don't want to not get paid. But some of these guys are, 4-0, 5-0, getting UFC fights,
Georgie's not looking very good.
Get him, Emmanuel. He's got his back, dude.
Yeah.
I think Georgie's about
doesn't have his arm in, though.
It's crazy. He's only like 31, dude.
Doesn't have his arm in, though. Oh, almost got it late.
Yeah, it's end of the round.
He's just he don't look like the same guy from a few years ago. A few years ago, he was a bad dude. They was talking about they got to get him in the UFC. He's so good.
Some wars and some injuries will do that to a guy, though.
Yeah, definitely. He does seem like he got real injury prone.
But
all right, let's see.
So I guess it was 10-9 for Georgie.
Yeah, because Sanchez just had that late little flurry. Are they doing live lines tonight for Bellator?
Nope. I doubt it. I've only seen them do live lines for Bellator one time.
Yeah.
That was the pay-per-view. Who was that pay-per-view again? Do y'all remember? Who was the pay-per-view?
But it didn't turn. Didn't they? It was supposed to be a pay-per-view, and then
yeah.
Tito got hurt, and then it turned into just a spike card. Wasn't it supposed to be Tito versus Rampage? Is that right?
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, that's
Tito and Rampage.
That's the only time I can remember them doing live Bellator lines. Kind of watching Titan out of the side of my eye over here.
That's with the 8 TV setup, ready to fucking watch everything.
Nah, not tonight. I just got a little one set up on my table over here.
You need that Bisbing crooked eye so you can watch 2 things at once.
Hey, Allison, come hit me in the head with a baseball bat. She said, really?
Yeah.
I know.
You better be careful what you ask for there, Wes. Yeah, it might be coming.
Yeah. You might want to watch it.
It's a manual. Man, Sanchez just pushes forward. Good for him.
Yeah, dude, that's the kind of guy to put your money on. That dude literally comes forward, pressures, grinds, smart fighter. Look at him, straight to the grind. Take him down.
I like this guy, man.
Who was it?
He's kind of gone a little under. He's kind of gone a little under the radar because he's not like a big time finisher, but he's pretty effective.
But he doesn't look like this super athlete or something either. You know, he just
he doesn't. He's cool.
Trying to see, he was a big.
Where'd he come from?
He lost a split to Weichel.
Yeah, it was a close fight.
Some people I think scored that for him.
Then he lost.
Did he face Chandler?
No. He lost a decision to Curran.
Yes, I remember that fight.
So he's never been
faced
stopped.
He's faced a lot of their top dudes.
He won a bunch of splits though, which is kind of why probably people underestimate.
What is Pat Curran doing nowadays anyway?
That's a good question. Let's see what
He retired.
Didn't he just win a fight?
Retired.
He was supposed to fight John Teixeira at Bellator 67, but he got injured, and he doesn't have anything lined up yet.
No, he what was his last fight?
He beat, where was it?
Yeah, because he cost me money. I'm pretty sure. I think
because we thought he was done, right?
Yeah.
Man, this guy is pretty relentless.
He lost to Weichel, but that was a while ago. Or no, he beat Georgie last.
Nice.
Yeah. See, I bet Georgie last time, and it was like, this dude's fucking done.
I'm sitting on 2 units of Emmanuel Sanchez.
Yeah, I put a unit on it.
Yeah, I kind of like how he's
going. I like
this
guy, man. Even when I lost money before betting against the dude, man, he's just fucking relentless, man.
Yeah, it's kind of like a Habib approach.
It's a guy you want to have money on, and he's not going to do nothing stupid to get himself caught usually. Hate these dudes that it's going for something flashy over position. It's like, I know you got to finish fights now if you want to, but you got to win a fight first. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they've been sending guys up fairly quickly.
I got to answer my door. I'll be back in a second, good gentlemen.
Yep. Uh-oh. Pizza Man's here, or the ghost of Pizza Man.
Sean's wife.
Might be him too, or her too.
Yeah, you never know.
Oh, what's going on here?
Yeah, you're sorry, all right. Did you ring the bell? Yeah, twice.
That's your ass, son.
Yep. Jay's getting a tongue lashing. What the fuck's going on in this fight?
I guess he maybe a nut punch.
Yeah, but it was on the ground and then they stood him up. Do you see
Now
that?
but now they're going back to the ground.
Yes,
Hold
I
up,
don't know
I'm gonna-
what happened there.
I'm
We don't have
going back.
audio, so who the fuck knows?
I mean, there's still a minute and 20 left in this round.
Up kick from looked like an
Oh,
up kick from Georgie.
I mean,
He was down.
you can make a case for this being a 10-8 round.
Holy shit, yeah. Georgie
They won't,
like
but you could.
kicked him while he had his knee down from the
Oh,
bottom
okay,
like
there you
3 or 4 times right to the
Damn.
side of his head.
And now an illegal shot.
He's mashing Georgie. Holy shit.
Now there's an
Oh,
illegal
no.
headshot. Don't take a point.
Oh, but he's trying to play that up. That wasn't even hard, dude.
I don't think he hit him in the head.
Yeah.
That one might have. The first one, no. The second one, maybe.
He better not take a point since he didn't just take a point from Georgie for kicking him in his face 5 times while he was grounded. Man, those were tiny, dude. Look, he's over like trying to catch his breath and stuff like he's all hurt and shit.
Well, he's got to play it up. I mean, he just fouled, so he's got to play it up the other way. So make sure that now we're on the even playing field.
I can
Who's the guy
understand it.
who basically gave up after getting hit in the head? Was that Alex Oliveira? Yeah. There was somebody else. Wasn't there somebody else too? I'm trying to remember.
That was
Look,
Tim
he
Means, right?
tried.
Tim Means. But
Yeah,
I don't know.
that
I
fight.
think
But
he was,
I don't think he even made contact with his head.
He's acting like he got hit right in the eye and he's like he can't see, dude. He wants out. He's finding a way out, dude.
let's see. He hit his own arm on the
Yeah.
first one. He didn't
That's
even
what I
hit him,
thought.
really. That's fucking brutal, man. He didn't even
He's
Oh,
playing.
I thought he hit his
headache.
own arm.
got them headaches. He's looking for a DQ win.
You gotta be shitting me.
Get out of here, dude.
Get out of here with that.
Oh, the nipple grab. We got a nipple grab.
He's tweaking. He's trying to
He's
keep himself
tweaking
pumped
him.
up.
He hit his own
Like,
arm.
seriously though, you can't.
Yeah, that was garbage. They should go to review and be like, fuck you. If you can't fight, then you lose because he didn't even hit you, really.
This is ridiculous.
He hit his hand. He need his hand.
Who is this ref,
His hand
by the way?
was up. Even still, though, the dude didn't take one point from Georgie. He literally kicked him in the head 3 or 4 times while he had his knee down.
Yeah.
See, we got replay now. You can
Yeah,
say
can you
like,
really call that bullshit or pull that
like
bullshit?
guys can play it up and understand it, but like we have replay and we can call you a fucking a piece of shit wanting a way out when we see that you literally didn't get hit. You know?
We're going back to
He's a
fighting,
point.
so there's that.
Did he take a point?
Point.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, they did.
I didn't see him take a point.
You weren't watching because he twirled him around
Jesus.
the circle and stuck
Chaos.
his finger.
Oh, he's got his back again.
That's bullshit, though, dude.
Ooh.
What about when Georgie kicked him to the fucking head like 30 seconds before that?
Yeah, it's Gracie.
So
He's
now,
got him.
Whatever.
now
Hopefully,
you see
fuck
that,
No,
you
he
better
doesn't.
play it up. Now, when you get hit in the head at all, you better lay over on the ground and act like you're happy.
Yeah, it's gonna turn into soccer, Wes.
Yeah, I was about to say that just a second ago. Seriously though, he got hit 3 or 4 times flush to the side of the head, and the dude didn't say nothing. Just because Georgie played it up a little bit, he gets a point taken.
Man, he's beating this guy up. This is
Like, fuck the new rules. Like, get these motherfuckers consistent. Give me some consistency with something. Be either like really fucking bad. Like, if you're gonna be bad, be all the way bad. Like, fuck up everything. Like, I'm gonna fuck you over. I'm fucking you over. I'm fucking everybody over.
combat press.
They're not.
is calling-
Like, some,
combat press is calling Sanchez Sandoval.
Oh, that's good. It's quality.
Rob Joyner. When reached for comment, Mark Ratner said those knees were legal.
Solid.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That deserves a retweet.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I think that could be a 10-8 round. That could be an 8 round or 9-8.
It was
You could really make the case for that.
I doubt it'll be.
at
9-9.
worst it was a
I mean, he outstruck him like 60-5.
Is that what it was?
if he takes
No, I don't know, but it
if he
looked
takes a
like
point,
that.
though, you don't automatically lose the round though, do you? Like if
No, you
have
just get a deducted point, but that's why Jay's saying it could be a 9-8 because he would have won
Yeah.
10-8 and then they deduct a point, right?
Yeah, I think you can make a case for it. I don't
under
know if
the
they
new
will.
criteria, if like how I read it, that's a 10-8 round. But I don't think they're gonna score them like people think they're going to.
Yeah.
Hell, he had his back. Oh fuck.
Sanchez needs to put it on him in this round
So
for sure.
Sanchez outlanded Karakhanyan on the ground 45-4.
Jesus.
45. Holy shit. 45 of 56. Georgie landed one punch.
That was 45-1 on the ground.
That's a 10-8 round, dude.
Yeah, that's what James Lynch is saying. That round was a 9-8.
I think it's a 9-8 round. I don't know if these idiots will see it that way, but
Hold up. What? Nate has it 19-18 Georgie? What?
I don't know how it could possibly have that. It makes no sense.
What the fuck are you watching, Nate?
So what? He just had 10-9, 10-8.
He had Georgie win that first, right?
Yeah. Or no, he probably had Sanchez 10-9, and then he had that a 9-9. Right?
Oh,
that
no.
Submission attempt here.
Or no, then he would have had Georgie in the first.
Yeah, he has.
And now Georgie's stuck in the top.
19-18. Oh, I don't know, dude.
Ooh. Better try something here. He's out of it now.
I mean, he's literally beating his ass from his back here. Like, seriously.
That Neil Magny right there.
Look,
Well, now he lost
working for
position.
subs, smashing him in the face. Like,
Just got to flip him. Maybe not.
Jay, do you have money on Sanchez? Or you only,
I do.
you only have, oh, you do? Yeah.
I do too. Yeah, I got real money on him too.
That's all right.
Well, we're gonna see if the judges feel like fucking you, Wes.
Well, I still got I still got well over 2 minutes.
They like to do that from time to time.
Who's Sanchez talking to?
He's
just waiting to flip him.
Look, it's cool and all, you smiling and shit, but maybe like try to get out of this. Oh shit, he's grinding his head. Seriously though, who looks like the guy doing something in The Better Fighter? The dude that's literally like has his back taken, you know.
Not a good look.
No, it's not.
Dude, you got to roll or something, man.
It's in that body triangle though. That's gonna be an issue.
Got it on the right side at least.
She's just holding on for dear life at this point.
Yeah, this got like shitty real quick.
Now he's up. No.
I need a refill too. You little bastards need to hurry up.
Yeah, it's not a good look if you got Sanchez with him just, even though he's not doing much, he's on his back and controlling him.
That's what it looks like.
It's gonna be a funky.
If they know what they're doing, he still wins the fight, but who knows now? He gave this round away for sure.
He's gonna lose the fight. I don't know what he's doing here. Who's he talking to? I don't know. Yelling or talking?
He's doing anything. Anything he can, but
So
I'm taking a break. I gotta eat something. I will be back after this fight.
I mean, it's 10-9.
Yep.
You got 10-9 each way. It's how the second went, pretty much.
You think he won the first round? I don't know who won the first round of the fight.
It looked like Sanchez to me.
Yeah. This is gonna be weird. We'll find out.
Georgie took this one. I mean, I'm seeing no worse than a draw for him. I would think, but who knows, man?
Who knows with that point deduction, and if it was a 10-8 round, this is going to be some really fucky scorecards.
All right, let's see. Kato coming up next. Let's see. They got Usman doing Titan again. I think he's pretty good on commentary.
Yeah, for sure.
Dude impressed me against Warley, man. He was a motherfucker in that fight.
Yeah, that was a pretty good jump for his striking.
Yeah. Who the fuck do they got on here? I don't even know what fight they're at.
Did you bet any of the Titan lines?
I got Torres to close a parlay.
Oh, yeah.
Let me see. What did I put him with? I put him with some soccer today.
Yeah, he got bet. He got bet quite a bit. Opened 165. Now he's at 245.
Yeah, let's see. What did I get on him? I got him this morning at minus 180. So yeah, he did jump through the day for sure. What are we doing? So what the fuck is Brad doing?
Taking his dogs for a walk, and then he's jumping on.
What's Jeremy talking about?
In the Twitter chat or what?
Yeah. Oh, he didn't. Oh shit, he didn't program draws in
into the old Gamble Master. So he'll have to do some fiddling. Yeah, well, I mean, I guess he's hoping that this one doesn't become a draw, or else he's gonna have to do it quickly. But
time to do some wizarding.
Some last second wizarding.
Look, that Jimmy's got it a draw. See, how can you have that second? I mean, he got just mobbed up in that second. Let's see what we got here.
Yeah, what do we got here?
One. Oh, they overruled it. They had to give him a 10-8 second. Yeah, that's Sanchez. Yes!
There you go.
Yes! There we go. Hey, man, good on them judges. That's really good to see, man. It's really good to see that they actually, two of them got it right anyway. Guess two out of three ain't bad, but.
Hey, you'll take what you can get, right?
Yeah, absolutely. All right, we're moving on.
So 28-28, 28-27, 28-27, eh?
Yeah. I think those were pretty good scorecards too, because
Yeah, that's
if you're going by the new rules, that second's got to be a 10-8.
yeah.
50,
And that was such a
56.
fucking weak call with that. He hit him in the fucking. Oh man, that's
In
a
the
bad
glove. Well, hell, I ain't even mad even about that, really. I'm mad that 30 seconds before that, he's literally kicking him in the head while he's got a knee down. And it's like, you all right? All right, let's fight.
Yeah,
What?
gets up kicked and then
Just because he didn't fall over holding his eye, you know. Oh, shit, there's fucking Leela. Leela Ali, motherfuckers. All right, I'm gonna do a little dumb parlay here.
Here we go.
Stupid. I'm gonna throw a little. Oh shit! There's Hendo too.
Man, that man has a very young, nice-looking wife.
I'm telling
American
you,
hero right there.
there's been few guys to walk this earth that's won at life like Dan Henderson has.
Yeah,
No fucking doubt about that,
he was so close to just going out on top.
dude. You see me, man. I was that close. I was gonna lose it. I might have been on a table. I swear. I think I'd have probably been on a table if he'd have finished that shit. I was losing my mind, dude. God, I thought he had.
Yep, it was a tease. All I wanted was a finish.
Yeah, that'd have been my favorite fight of the year since last Hendo Bisbing. Oh, fuck that close, man.
Yep, it was close, and it wasn't even just once; it was twice.
Yeah, and Hendo getting that belt, and then like, I'm done. That'd have been the coolest shit ever. Let's see. So there's like no way Daly Ward. I don't even know if that gets out of the first round, man. I just
Wouldn't
kind
think
of.
so.
I
bet. I mean, I bet him at plus money. I think that's pretty wild.
Yeah, it is. I'm kind of wondering, man. He just hasn't seemed like he's had that same injured life power lately, man, for some reason. I don't. There he is. What up?
How's it going, guys?
What up? You awake? You wake up?
Tired as fuck.
What do you say? You're going on like 2
how's it going
hours
so
or
far?
something like that?
Yeah, I went to bed at 8 o'clock this morning, and Turk woke me up at like 9:45.
Turk's like, you getting up or I'm shitting on your face, dude. I gotta go home.
Well, my wife and I went out last night. I took him out at like 4 o'clock in the morning when we got back, but he's just used to that like schedule. So he was just like, it's time to be up now. Fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how my
You know how it goes, right?
Yep, they got their schedule like fucking humans do, pretty much. Like it's time to go, motherfucker. All right. Any
what have I missed?
plays the rest of the night?
For me, I have just on Titan. I've got Torres.
Yeah, I got him to close a parlay too. I think they're about to go right now, I believe.
Yeah, they're just walking to the cage.
Did you did that overhit?
No. Apparently, Araujo subbed him like 30 seconds left in the first round.
Damn, I saved me some money. They took the lines down.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, I didn't get it in, so it saved me a little money. Shit.
Yeah, that was one of those weird lines where everybody seemed to be picking Parsons, but Araujo was favored, and all the betting people were more on him. So, yeah, it's funny to see who watches and knows what's going on and who's just like talking at their ass sometimes. You know, just throwing information out there.
Yeah, no doubt. Right.
You slept through the king, Brad.
They robbed him.
I heard that he got robbed again.
They robbed him again, dude.
Nah, man, he bet $20K on the draw. The rich get richer. He knew he was gonna smash him in the first, and then he's like, I mean, I could win. I'm probably only gonna get like 10 G's for this win. I got 20 on the draw. Fuck it, I'm just
Yep.
gonna coast and cash this check, and then I'll fight him again and beat him. You know.
There we go. Are they going to run it back? Did they say that?
Who knows? With Bellator, you don't know what's going on.
My TV's being a little bitch right now.
Bellator's doing Bellator things, Brad. So they didn't
Are they?
air the Jack May fight.
Fucking idiots.
It was a
ain't they?
prelim. And then it was about 35 after. So they had like 25 minutes before the main card starts. And there was still the Bollinger was it Corrales fight?
Yeah.
And then they just decided not to air that on the prelims. It was another dark fight. And
How many
everybody's like, what
dark fights were there?
There's 3 of them, I think. Might have been more.
What, that
Just
Demi
Bellator
Lovato's
being
boyfriend?
Bellator.
That guy get toasted?
What's that?
What happened?
No,
What happened to Demi Lovato's?
Oh, he won. He smashed
He
him.
ended up winning. Then they
smashed
showed
that dude.
Who's Demi Lovato's boyfriend?
they peered to the back and Luke Rocco was peeking out the back and shit and was like, "You got my girl, motherfucker."
He shed a tear. That's Bombo.
I mean, that dude's living off
What's that
her
guy's name?
cheek.
What is Demi Lovato doing? Like getting passed around random fighters? What the fuck
Just
is
no
going
name.
on?
Like,
I mean,
I
I get the Luke
Look,
Rockhold thing.
yeah, but
jeez,
some
like this
random
guy.
Brazilian? What the fuck is going on? dude?
This guy's pretty much living off food stamps, man.
Oh shit!
I mean, let's be real here. I mean, how much is he making fight on the Bellator dark fights? I mean, come on. He fights like 3 times a year. He's lucky he's making $15,000 a year, Wes.
I'm gonna get a refill. I mean, it could be.
He's dating a multi-millionaire. He's got a sugar mama. He's got a 23-year-old sugar mama.
Who are you talking about now?
That
That
bomber
loser
guy.
guy who's dating Demi Lovato, Vasconcelos or whatever his name is.
Why is she dating some random, like, he's Brazilian or Argentinian?
I don't know. I'm gonna say Brazilian.
Vasconcelos. Yeah.
Pops, that guy's Brazilian, right? Yeah. The wife confirmed the Brazilian for us. she would know. Yeah, I know, but I don't get it either. Like, why is she dating dudes that make $20,000 a year? I mean, come on.
She's the
Well, she
breadwinner.
doesn't
Who
need to date somebody
cares?
that makes money. Yeah.
It's just unusual. Too much. I mean,
How long is it going to take for another Bellator fight to happen? Because I'm resetting my TV receiver here.
Oh,
I
there's
mean, you
time.
think-
It's Bellator. Probably another 20 minutes. Fuck.
Yeah.
so Demi
So
Lovato.
we probably got enough time to watch this whole Titan main event.
What's that?
Brad
Good.
sound like a robot, or is it just me?
Everybody kind of sounds like a robot to me all of a sudden. I don't know what's going on.
Uh-oh.
So either way, so Demi Lovato went from UFC champion, dark match fighter. I mean, what is next?
What was that dark
I mean,
match?
is
He was
she
on the
gonna be-
prelims. I watched it.
Fine, prelims, call it what you want. He's not even on TV. I mean, so what's next? Is she going to be going after? Speculate. She's going to be facing some Tashi Palace main eventer.
Could get to that point.
Picture with Roy Nelson and Russell Peters. So, is Chuck Zito there too?
Chuck Zito better be there.
Yeah. Really is like the UFC in 2005.
Brad
Holy
knows.
shit. Man.
I mean, that's cool. I mean, if you want to make UFC 2005, I mean, that's Scott Coker's specialty.
Pretty much. All right. Titan fight's going down.
What is the main event of Titan?
Torres. Jose
Nobre.
Torres against Pedro Nobre.
Oh yeah, the I heard that one guy facing Nobre is pretty good. Torres.
I just played him straight up.
Is he good?
But
Decent.
yeah,
Decent.
he's
got a good
as
amateur.
a pro, and he was like 14-0 as an amateur.
Right.
The amateur world championships 2 years in a row.
He's a good wrestler, right?
He's pretty good at everything. Pretty well rounded. But nobody's doing good work early on, as nobody will do. But over 5 rounds, there's no chance he's able to keep up his pace. No chance. So I kind of expected Ray probably wins the first round, maybe the first 2, and then just fades.
Hey, News Sean, does Brad sound like Darth Vader to you? What happened to News Sean?
Yeah, he does.
Oh, okay.
Then you sort of do too, so I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Great.
The YouTube chat as well. But
Oh shit! Did Shorty get it done?
yeah, it's over already.
Yes, sir. God damn! I couldn't even make a drink quick enough. Get it done, Shorty.
How fast was that?
Our boy Dan probably over
minute
there got his head pinched off right now, just holding that motherfucker.
That stoppage though. I mean, I'll take it. Give me the money, but
I didn't get to see it.
dropped
Was it
Nobury with an
bad?
uppercut. Yeah, I dropped Nobury with an uppercut. Landed a couple shots from the guard. Nobury locked him up as the ref was stopping it. Like literally control
Right.
posture, everything.
Bro, you sound
But
like you're
whatever,
talking
works
with
for me.
one of those fucking hole in the throat fucking microphones. He does, don't he?
I thought he sounded like Darth Vader.
Yeah, close enough.
Hold on, I'm gonna set here.
Does everybody sound like that, or is that just Brad?
I think it's just Brad.
I think it's just me.
It's Canadian bullshit is what it is.
Hey, Lance had it last time. He just had to unplug his.
Like he had that good internet over at the school, but he gets back
Of
to
course
the
he's got
igloo.
good internet at the school. He better get something for dealing with those assholes.
He gets back to the igloo, and that shit ain't so hot.
I mean, it is January in Canada. I mean,
Hey, that motherfucker does got an igloo with a goddamn sauna and a fucking probably a workout room, and there he is.
Normal.
cool story, Brad. I blame Turk.
Nah, he's not doing anything.
There it is.
There it's better. Oh, see,
Well, that's because I had Fight Pass. I had our YouTube chat window running.
Just
Everything,
things
so.
going on.
yeah, too much going on, so much chaos.
Give me 1 second.
So at least we got the Sanchez decision, Wes.
Yeah, and surprisingly good that 2 judges actually had probably a correct scorecard. What do you think?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I thought
Yeah, 28-27.
I thought that middle round was an 8 round. I thought so.
If they're scoring how they're supposed to be scoring now, that was absolutely a 10-8 round.
We need more of that. I mean, you can't just say everything's a 10-9 round no matter what. I mean, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, but with that, I think you're going to start getting some draws, man.
See, that's one thing I liked about Olympic boxing coverage or the way they score rounds is because of, the different point totals for different strikes, that whole thing.
Yeah, well, besides that, they're all corrupt and score for the wrong people, but
But the idea is
that.
better though.
yeah,
Different
more
flags
there's
score
more
different points
variation.
too, right, Wes?
yeah. Well, I think like you're gonna get a lot of draws with this, and I don't like. I think you'll get more draws, and I just don't like draws. Now, if we're talking like an extra round, if there's a draw, like the greatest show on earth, maybe, but it'll work out, I guess. I think they had
WWE. No No draws in WWE. There's no contest, but no draws.
Yeah. I'll tell you guys this: Hoist Gracie's got a set of teeth on him, though.
Jesus.
I mean, that guy looks pretty good for like what? How old is he? Like 48, 49 years old?
Oh shit.
Yeah, and he's also got like the highest positive drug test, like testosterone ratio in human history.
Never been
Oh,
measured on the fucking
Damn, he's gonna be like 87 going on 55.
No shit.
Man.
All right.
So
What's
somebody tell me a little bit about Rallick Gracie, because I don't know. There's way too many Gracies, I feel. There's almost as many Gracies as there are black belts in Brazil, and that's saying something.
Where's
That's like saying there's way too many Smiths.
what happened to Sean?
He said his audio was messed up. He was gonna reset and come back in a second.
Oh, okay. I didn't catch
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, it gets confusing, like the who's who of Gracies.
There's too many Williams that play football, Jay.
Now
They're not all related, though, Brad.
Now that their kids have had kids and kids and kids, there's like they're fucking everywhere, dude.
Well, I think that one that fights that's fought in Risen was
That's he might
probably
be
the
good,
best
right?
one.
Crone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that Kron?
It's Crone.
Yeah.
Isn't he probably the only one out there that's probably got a shot at doing anything?
He looks pretty
Right
legitimate
now,
to me. I mean,
Like,
if
yeah,
you
we
read,
don't-
We're about to see Rallick right now.
Nah.
yeah.
He's got
I
to
mean,
get a payday, pay off some creditors.
Yeah,
I mean, outside of Hoist, I mean,
How
Kron could be the second best Gracie MMA fighter.
he's
How
fucking good, man. Did you guys watch that Ryzen fight? Like, he did good against Kawajiri, and Kawajiri's still a tough out. I mean, he just went to a war with Cubs
and some of the
Swanson.
shit he was doing, dude. Holy fuck, man! Like,
I mean, he beat him, man.
Jerry. Well, that one where he like flipped into his guard and then came back and like snatched a leg or something like that. Man, just some of the transitions he was doing was just Caligari's still no, like Sean said, he's no fucking slouch, you know.
Not at all.
He just
He's
gave
a tough
Swanson
out.
all he could handle.
Yeah.
So
I'm surprised Halleck ain't a multi-platinum selling artist by now, though. I can't understand how he needs this money, man.
did he come out to G and a Gi?
If he doesn't, he should be like knocked out by a chair before he even gets to fight.
Jay, have you heard that before?
What?
G and a Gi?
Oh yeah. That's your line, Brad.
No. Go to YouTube and type in G and a
You never
Gi.
heard G and a G? Oh, Jay.
Hey.
That's like required listening next to
Oh
The
shit!
King.
That's
Yeah,
a,
Hal
that's a
Gracie is
song.
fucking video.
Oh, whoa!
He's the number
Whoa.
2 MMA rapper of all time.
I'm looking at so the first link that I put in, it says it's a Reddit link. It says Rallick Gracie G and a Gi music video parentheses cringe warning.
Dude, it's
The
great.
next link says Rallick Gracie street fight. Never mess with a G and a Gi.
Not as G as having Spencer Pratt standing next to you while you rap.
I think I'm gonna play it right
Pretty
now.
Yeah.
fucking G.
I'm gonna put this on right. Oh, I'm looking. Why are they looking at a handicapped bathroom? Have you seen the music video?
Yeah, but
I'm
I'm
sending you guys the
You're
music
not-
video right now.
You're not a G. You don't understand.
I'm sending you guys this music video right now. You guys take a look at this bullshit. These guys are trying to break into a handicapped bathroom.
It's classy.
It's being a G and a G.
There's nothing.
Hold these, dude.
Wow,
I just snapped this lock. Here, hold these.
this is something else.
Yeah.
There's 150,000 views of this thing.
It's a big deal.
So I'm saying, man, how's he not like at least gold by now? Damn.
He looks like he's got a lazy eye.
Oh shit. G and a G.
Another white tee.
Oh yeah, he puts the multis out there, dude. Gina Gee, another white
Where did this
tee.
come out? Oh, the king! Oh my God, it's the king!
It's Jay Light discovering Cinemax for the first time.
Skinamax. Wait, who is he? Who is the king up against?
Oh,
Is that Mayhem Miller? Wait,
knows,
guys,
probably.
who is the king grappling against?
I'm not sure who was it in that. Hold on, let me put this-
I thought it was Mayhem Miller for a second, but I was like, they can't get him on to do anything for more than 10 seconds.
So, did you see where in court it came out Mayhem Miller with his golden showers and shit? He's into the old Trump shit.
Oh no!
Yeah, him and Christy Mack like did the golden showers and they beat each other up during just all kinds of crazy shit.
Warhammer?
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
Piss
We all knew
Hammer?
they were into some weird stuff.
Kyle, I'm having Khabib's as usual. The West abides, brother.
This video is ridiculous.
I'm basic as fuck
Jay-
with the Coors.
That Sean is a true Canadian drinking American beer, and Jay is over there probably having some craft brew festival
That nobody's ever
you know,
fucking heard of.
That's usually what I do.
peach spice something.
Oh, come on now. Give me up some credit. I don't like fruit beers. I'm not a hipster.
When it comes to beers, a bit with your craft beers.
I drink a lot of Blue Moon now when I drink beer. For some reason, I like that shit.
Yeah, you need something a little lighter. Yeah. Goes down easy.
Is Kato gonna do anything here? Or is he just gonna?
He kind of looks like Damian Maya, though.
Yeah, well, he can strike a little bit better than Maya, I think.
He certainly is not as capable as winning as easily as Damian.
He's also he's got a look on his face like he's been hitting the head a whole lot more times than Damian might too.
Well, there's some truth to that.
He looks like he's got this. Dude, where am I at, bro?
I mean, Rallick Gracie just strike it.
Look at him, dude. Look at that movement. Look at that flow. He's got that Artem level flow. Oh shit!
It's very flowy.
He just threw.
He's almost on his tippy toes like BJ Penn in fucking the Frankie Edgar fight.
Doesn't
I mean,
he?
He's so upright, man. Holy shit.
I mean, it's almost like he wears high heels every day. Why is he on his tippy toes?
Did
every
you see
day?
that front kick into a spin kick combo?
God
Holy
damn.
fuck!
That's some elite
This
level
dude.
striking. This is some fucking take notes.
This is like Mortal Kombat.
He's got like a long torso, don't he? Look at his back. Like, he's got like a long torso. It's like stretched out or something.
I just think he's wearing his shorts really low.
Yeah, it's something.
How old is this guy? Like,
I think he's 31.
Jesus, he moves.
The Gracie, I don't know how old Kato is.
5-year-old. He's
Is
just.
Kato gonna throw a punch or?
I don't know. I think he might have got paid off. By the way, this
that
looks.
Gracie money might have came in.
He's fighting a Gracie in California. They pretty much own the state at this point.
Dude.
Jesus, do something. Come on.
Yeah, this is
Either.
Finally have fucking TV again.
What happened?
Oh, you missed a lot, Brad. You've missed.
I heard about
quite a
like
show.
a front kick, spinning back kick combo.
It was.
Anderson Silva level
It
shit.
was smooth as
There was a lot of
fuck.
there was a lot of air striking.
Oh, is he already
Wasn't-
flopping?
Wasn't Halle Gracie by decision like plus 900 or something?
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's. I don't know. Jeez.
He's just like,
Man, Gracies are terrible at fighting.
Yeah, great. Gracie
Where you-
by
that is
decision
clear.
plus 905.
I mean, they're like 2 of 50 in terms of building quality fighters.
dude.
I don't even. It's hard to even count Hoist as a quality fighter.
Yeah, that's true. It's more like 1.5. We'll give Kron some credit here. I mean, yeah. I mean,
If
he's got
you
he
beat
still has
Kawajiri
time.
even today, then you're a good
If
fighter.
you could beat Kawajiri, yeah, exactly. You deserve. I think he might be the best Gracie fighter ever.
Yeah, him.
Henzo fought some guys.
Henzo was probably the best. I mean, if you're not counting Hickson, who is the greatest MMA fighter of all time. So
Right, kind of.
Yeah, Henzo actually has a resume that probably stacks up better than just about.
I'd have to look that up.
Roger would be next on my list, probably.
Even the little crazy one fought quite a few guys over in Pride.
Hoyler?
Yeah, he fought a bunch of
Hoyler.
dudes.
Yep. It was funny when he tried to fight Sakuraba.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm going to get revenge.
I mean,
How'd
Henzo
that work
did
out for you?
Yeah, Henzo did beat Maurice Smith. I mean, that's pretty legitimate. And Oleg Tektarov back in the day.
I'd go for some Popeyes right now.
Damn. Henzo fought in Pride 1? Wow.
Some of Henzo's early. I know Wes. I was watching the
Pat
YouTube
Miletich.
link because I was taking my dogs for a walk, and I heard you say you went back and you're watching the old Prides, old UFC stuff like that. How atrocious were some of those events?
The first couple of Prides were bad. I mean,
Yeah, it was like
really
Still
bad.
30-minute
Just
draw,
fights,
30-minute draw.
Well, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Emo
Just
against Dan Severn bullshit.
They didn't mind like 30-minute grappling matches, that ended in a draw. That was good to them over there. And yeah, a lot of bringing over the professional Japanese wrestlers in the first few shows, the guys that were just like big, strong dudes that wrestled pretty much. That was it.
Yeah. But that was good
Did you
enough.
guys just have the second round start?
Yep.
I'm at 437.
Yeah, Jay's way ahead.
He's 10 seconds ahead of me, yeah.
Jeez,
And then
Jay,
I'm a
can't you
little
pause live TV and let us catch up? What the fuck? You don't have that technology in Jersey?
I mean, I could.
He really doesn't want to, though. He'd rather be the first to see it and ruin it for the
I
rest
guess
of
so.
us.
Fine, I'll pause it. I'm at 415. Tell me when it gets there.
Oh shit, Jay, you missed it.
Put it back on.
No, you
Yeah,
didn't.
it's off 415.
Or close.
Closer.
I'm at 409 now.
Kato
That's
got
not
the
bad.
face that he's taking like more shits in his pants than he's throwing punches. That's funny.
He kind of walks around the cage like Tony Puddings, though.
He's just like
Like this
He
dude.
has that elite level jiggle?
Yeah, exactly.
This dude knocked out Joe Schilling, and he's doing nothing.
Yeah, I bet on that fight. That was awesome.
I swear it's starting to look more and more like his dudes are to just not do anything.
He had one little flurry at the end of the first round, and the rest of it's just been like this. Like, fuck.
Like
We need a
seriously,
yellow
they,
card. This is bullshit.
they
We need
went
some
a
action.
minute and a half and haven't like even thrown a punch at each other.
Look at Kato. Like, look at his facial expressions.
I know,
It's
that's what
like,
I'm
why is he
saying.
squint? Why is he
Like,
squinting
he's
so
He's
hard?
constipated, man.
He's mean mugging hard.
Eat some X-Lax.
Look, he did one rush and threw a hook, and that was it. Fucking Gracie's literally like just standing there, dude. Back it up. Back it up. What the fuck?
This is why Scott Coker is horrible at his job. Why is
Kevin
this fight
Casey.
on the main card?
Yeah, Kevin Casey should have been on the main card.
Absolutely.
Hell, even the fight, you can say whatever you want about him. The first round was just nuts. The second and third was kind of bad, but hell, Jack May like decapitated a dude in a minute and a half.
Oh, here we go.
Wes,
Yeah.
Kevin,
Still in the fight.
Wes, Kevin Casey is a needle mover, though.
Obviously.
Yeah.
They need
Yeah.
Kevin Casey for that BellatorLive.spike.com traffic.
That's right.
Oh, look, the ref said something. They're finally throwing.
Yeah, fucking Kato
The
actually.
ref said, "Hey, you
woke up.
guys know you're fighting here, right?" Like,
He's like, no, I thought we were
Let's get
sparring.
I think Kato's just afraid to be taken down because he has no answer if he is.
Yeah, but you still got to throw one strike every once in a
I
while.
don't even think Hallie could get him down, to be honest.
This is like a Ryan Hall fight.
He literally doesn't look like he knows how to do anything.
Jay,
Ryan
this is
Hall?
way better.
This
This
is
is way
much
better than a
worse.
Ryan Hall fight.
This is
Yeah.
much worse.
Way
Did
better.
you guys see that Kenny Florian picked Ryan Hall to be his breakout fighter of
Yeah,
2017?
fuck off, Kenny. Fuck off. Quit
It's
your
because-
day job, dude.
Yeah, really. For saying that
I
kind of
really
shit.
get these people, man. Like some of the just like get fucking Karen Bryant out here. How is she employed, man?
Is she
That
still?
shit
I thought
that
this was
shit
gonna
she
take-
did.
Yes. She's on
That
UFC
fuck-
tonight.
That
Oh, we don't
video,
get that. Yeah,
I
that's
think we
what-
talked about
Yeah,
this
I'm
last time. The video, the Metro PCS video
Oh,
she did.
that thing
before.
was a disgrace.
That should have
It
been.
was like Karen
fired
Bryant doing like a
spot.
commercial for like, you know what I thought it was? I thought it was a commercial for one of those 1-900 sex lines. Only pay like $2 a minute for to talk about things. That's what I thought it was. I was like, this is disgusting. I don't want to talk to Karen Bryant. I mean, the only one I know who wants to talk to Karen Bryant like that is Rampage.
He's not looking to talk. He's looking to motorboat, son.
No talk, more action.
Yeah, we definitely
That
should have
was a
bet the
classic.
over on this fight, considering what the fuck's going on here.
Yeah,
Yep.
I threw constipated face in a parlay. So
Fight goes the
mean-
distance was plus 450.
yeah, it's
Wow.
nuts, dude.
What the fuck?
I mean, most figured that he'd have knocked him out in the first, but
Well, yeah, but he has to
Well,
throw a
he probably
strike
would
to
have
do
if he
that.
threw a punch.
look, he
Yeah.
should get more aggressive. That he can't take him down. I don't even think the dude knows how to get a takedown.
I'm surprised he hasn't pulled guard yet.
Yeah, Kron did a bunch, and he worked for him against Kawajiri.
Yeah, but
If your
Kron's
guard's that
different.
good.
Kron looks athletic.
Yeah, he looks like a fighter,
He doesn't walk around with like shit up.
a
his
long
ass.
torso and shit.
Yeah.
At least Daly versus Ward is next.
Yeah.
That's
That'll be
fun.
about 6 seconds of carnage.
An awesome 6 seconds of carnage.
Seriously, Ward's one of
Go
the
get
most funnest fighters, dude. Like that dude is just absolutely fucking bonkers. How many of his fights has even got like out of the first round?
Kelvin Castle's one of the worst fights ever.
oh, that's what he tweeted.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty legit.
I mean, Gastelum knows what a bad fight is. I mean, he did fight that Tyron Woodley fight.
He was hungry. You got to give him a break.
Yeah, he was cranky and hungry.
I don't remember the last time I ate something today.
Food's
I think I made myself some breakfast sandwiches at like 11.
5 in the afternoon.
11.
Oh, nice. Brad's
Yeah,
all. Oh,
Man.
it's King Logan. Oh, Verdum looks freaking thin. Jesus, Vanderlei looks bigger than Verdum.
He's off that juice, son.
Why does Vanderlei
There you
have a bruise on the right side of his forehead?
Kyle Marley, that's what we got.
So Daly's been out, Ward's been out of the first round once in the last 7 fights.
Yeah, I just was looking at that. And look at all the other first rounds. Look at all the other first round finishes before that.
Ward shits the bed in pretty much every major fight he's in.
That's what I'm looking for. I got Daly.
Yeah, me
And I
too.
forgot about the YouTube chat again.
So that really
It's a
helped. I
dumpster
wanted to
fire
get more on
tonight, no
Daily.
worries.
I'm sure I need to read through it now. Show the TV pussies. Yeah, that's pretty good.
What's that
Do
we're
you
talking
go-
about?
Do you
Oh.
dumb fucks think you're Joe Rogan?
Wes
Better.
is rolling through the dumpster fire that is the YouTube chat
Oh,
tonight.
nice.
Nice.
I wanted to
Wes,
do
that's,
that,
your,
but-
Wes, that's your job moving forward, is to roll through
Do
that.
you think anybody cares what you guys say? Keep dreaming.
Absolutely not. That's the whole point.
Yeah, but this guy's, I don't know why he was on here. He was watching us. So.
Fuck
Who
you,
was
Kong. He said, "Fuck you, Kong. Suck my John Long."
Is that Ted Alicia?
Like, who finds this random stream of 4 guys talking, watching some fucking fights, and just starts like
Shit.
saying
talking.
random dumb shit? Yeah, like who's the? Oh my god, people on the fucking internet, man.
Just straight up.
Listen,
That is.
Endless entertainment.
Internet to the T right there.
Because I can tell you have a website if you're using laptop. What the fuck?
Oh, they're trying to get streams because there's no streams for Bellator tonight. That's how awesome Bellator is right now.
But he's like, you
The
talk
streamers
shit.
don't give a fuck enough about to even put it on the internet.
Wait, is Gracie gonna get a takedown? No way. Doesn't
Yeah, it
know
only
how.
took him 12 minutes.
He's getting real aggressive now.
He's got old boy begging for a live stream. How the fuck did I not see it?
He ain't gonna get a takedown.
Yeah, it was good fights up to this. The first
And he
first
just lost
fight was
it.
really good.
And there's
That
our
Addison
second
Campos
fight
fight was
companion.
really good.
Who do you are?
He actually got a takedown.
More
Wow.
like Kato gave him a takedown.
Well, now he's
Yeah,
got
it was
2.5
terrible.
minutes to work from top control. Man, this guy stinks.
You would know.
I mean, his stand-up's worse than Ryan Hall's. Bad.
I'm missing the
Bad
Oilers game
fight.
for this garbage fight. That is bad. And they're beating the shit out of Calgary, so I am missing a good
Spurs
game.
are playing the Cavs.
Is that your rival?
Yeah.
Just fucking.
Knicks, I think, lost again.
Yeah, they're in the down spiral, aren't they?
I think it's over.
There's
They've
so
already
many high
given up.
hopes.
We have one player. The rest of the team could be just discarded.
Isn't Porzingis hurt?
He played earlier today.
Oh, okay. Maybe he's just out for a game or something like that.
He's like Embiid. He can't play every game.
What's the deal with that? Like, I don't know enough. Like, Embiid's just on a time thing where, like, just because he's coming from college, or is it from something
Nah,
else?
he had like
There's
surgery. He was out for like
minutes.
2 years. He was out for like 2 years from injury.
After he was drafted? Or during
After
college? Really? I
He had
didn't
an
know
injury
this.
in college, and then he got hurt before in spring training. Oh, look at this full mount.
Jesus Christ.
Holy
get the
fuck, man.
outta here.
Kato's going to lose after this dumpster fire?
This would be something special.
Well, he probably lost round one.
Who? Kato?
Yeah.
I don't think so. He had that late flurry at the end. There was,
That was
nothing
kind of a
going on.
nothing. It was kind of a nothing round one. Well, he definitely lost round 3.
Sean, in Bellator, who do you think gets round one? Kato or Gracie?
All I know is we lose. That's all that matters.
Well, yeah, we've already lost.
Jeez, he's got him mounted.
He's doing.
Yeah, and he still can't do anything. Where's this jiu-jitsu that we're fucking supposed to see?
He's trying something, but he's not going to knock
How
him
did
out.
we even get
Real fights don't have time limits, guys. He's just waiting. He's trying to break him down like a boa constrictor.
He
He
definitely
did
ain't
cut him
Kron,
open
that's
pretty
for
nicely,
sure.
though. He's cut open pretty good.
Yep.
They
Well,
gonna
that
give
was-
Gracie his fight, ain't they?
That was a terrible fight.
Absolutely awful. Yeah.
Yep.
Bellator.
I hope it's a draw.
This is typical Bellator
I
right
like
here.
chaos. I'm all for draw.
Fight goes the distance was plus 450 here.
That's insane.
I know.
It's at 61, didn't it?
I know Dougie played the over 1.5.
Yeah, and it was like
It's-
plus
that's a winner.
200.
That was a winner.
Yep.
Yep.
Yes, there is some smart people out there.
And that's stretching it with old Douglas.
Jeez, he's doing a 6-part documentary about what?
Douglas Mendez. That's his name. I heard it. It's on his birth certificate. I doxed him. Doxed him
You
really good.
doxed him.
Yeah.
Nice.
What is this bullshit?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What is this?
Well, you know, cops beating the shit out of people, probably.
What does Jay-Z have to do with any of it, though?
Oh, that's a good question. So I fly out Tuesday for Denver.
Nice. How long are you staying out there for?
I fly out Tuesday. I fly back Monday.
Wow, 5-6 days in Denver. Good luck.
Yeah, buddy.
Shit,
Yeah.
That'd
dude.
be fun.
Most people
Do some
don't
hiking
realize
if
that's like the perfect place for 5 days for a guy like Sean. Trust me.
We're gonna see some sports. We're going to a hockey game, going to a basketball game, and then we're going to
UFC
tons of
too.
the.
You're getting the
the
full.
fight
You're getting the full.
facilities.
You're getting the full treatment.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a hell of a vacation.
Yep.
You going to see
Hopefully
the
the
Sounds
weather's
Colorado
good.
not gonna
Mammoth?
be decent.
Yeah, the Avalanche are playing the Vancouver Canucks, so
I don't know,
I'm
the
gonna shit
Colorado
on.
Mammoth, the
I'm
NLL.
gonna oh fuck! Could sneak that in. I guess is that started? Is it going on?
Yeah, NLL it started like right at the end of December.
Oh shit!
Leave it to Brad to name drop indoor lacrosse.
Oh, is that a home game?
I doubt it, man. There's a basketball game on Tuesday, hockey Wednesday, then another basketball Thursday.
Oh,
Maybe
yeah,
it's Friday?
They're actually playing in Calgary on Sunday night.
What game are y'all going to, Sean? The what basketball game?
We haven't bought tickets yet, but I think we're going either to the Phoenix game or the Utah game. So nothing too special, but
Yeah,
it is what it is.
I'd go to Phoenix
I
just
hope
because
Gracie-
Utah is not a fun team to watch.
No,
Phoenix-
at least
Phoenix
Phoenix
is-
has like Booker and stuff, right?
yeah.
You don't like
is
you
really
don't like
fun.
the Utah team, Brad?
They're a good team. They're just not fun to watch.
Let's
It's
It's
see
like
what
like
they
happening
saying,
do.
in a
"Oh, I
shit
want to go
show.
watch the San Antonio Spurs from like 2003." That's my jam.
Fundamentals and defense,
78
maybe.
games. That's what I want to see.
Oh, Kato.
Hey, One judge even gave him the third.
How is that possible?
Mounted and bleeding, they gave him the third round.
Wow.
One judge did.
That's a terrible scorecard.
Yeesh. That's an ugly one.
I guess Coker fixed it for the guy who's actually going to
Fight again?
stick around in Bellator and maybe do something for them.
Hopefully, throw some punches next time around.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, it's just wild. He goes from just absolutely obliterating.
Wait,
Yeah.
his nickname is the Japanese
him.
Musketeer?
What? What the fuck does that even mean?
That can't be real. That can't be real.
That's what it's. No, it's the Mouseketeer.
That's even
No.
worse.
That's what it says in
No.
typology. The Japanese Mouseketeer.
Jesus.
That can't be real. What is a Mouseketeer? Like,
Britney Spears, Justin Timberlake,
that's what I was
Come on,
saying. Is
Jack.
that like
Get
the, is
together.
that like the Disney stuff?
Mickey Mouse Club.
Yeah, he's part
What
of
does
it.
Kato have to do with that? Oh, that's frightening.
That Kato money, bitch. All right. Parlay.
You should burn that money. It's
Oh,
just-
shit. Did I look at the
boring.
results wrong? 'Cause I just looked at my Dimes account and Arujo
What's King Mo up to?
got graded as a win. Us?
It graded you as a win.
Yeah.
Was it?
Maybe I was looking at the results on my phone, so maybe I looked at them wrong.
King Mo's fighting
Oh.
Rampage?
In the
Nice.
second one?
Oh. I like that.
Man.
I'm all for that.
Look at Rampage's fucking the top of his legs and his midsection.
You looking chunky.
Dude's
Holy
coming in at
What do you think he's at
240.
right now? 250? Yeah.
Dude,
look at his fucking upper leg.
Yo, I
and
gotta
shit, dude.
say,
Holy fuck, he looks huge.
yeah, my man King Mo looks pretty good.
King Mo coming off a loss to the GOAT.
Man,
Pro Cop.
Yeah, well, King Mo had a fight
Fighting
recently,
45 pounds in weight difference.
yeah. And a juiced up fucking 45
All the
pounds.
vitamins.
Japanese crow cop might as well have been Vitor in Brazil.
Moa work over Rampage, dude. Work him over.
Rampage would
When's
be
the
able to
last
stop
time
a
Rampage
takedown.
fought?
Who did Rampage fight last? Wasn't it like Czech or somebody or no?
No.
Wasn't it another tall, bald black guy though? If I'm remembering right.
I'm looking it up now.
No, he fought in Pumba, but he's fought since then.
He fought
okay, yeah,
Satoshi.
that's him.
It was Satoshi Ishii, and it was a split decision.
Who? Rampage?
Fuck,
did?
man.
That at
Yeah.
all.
Yeah, they headlined that card recently.
Yeah, he fought.
It was
Maldonado.
June
He was-
2016.
Wow.
Yeah, they headlined that Dynamite card. Him and Ishii.
Yep, it was the Dynamite card.
Which was just a horrible decision.
Rampage
That is
did
ugly.
or
First on
King Mo?
Spike.
Yeah, Rampage.
That was King
Yeah,
That's
Rampage
a-
did.
Damn.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
the Rampage
Should've been
still has
that
that
bad.
cut over his left eye from when he got absolutely annihilated by
Man.
Wanderlei in the second fight.
Yeah, that was the knee, right?
Yeah, Mo
Yeah,
looks
the
10
knee
years.
and like him hanging through the ropes
Yeah.
and like
That's one of the craziest fights I ever saw.
Man, Mo looks
was-
about like
that was
10
so
years
great.
younger than Rampage.
Dude,
Why is it
Rampage.
so
like
hard
10
to
years
get
younger than
Rampage
Rampage.
results?
Yeah.
Rampage, look, Mo's talking about his belly and shit. Dude, Rampage looks like he's 250 pounds right now, at least. Dude, he's huge.
He knows he's not making weight.
I don't think they're
Are
fighting. They're
they
probably
doing
fighting a heavyweight.
The 220-pound catch weight.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Yeah. Don't click on a video.
It's so hard to get Titan results.
What do you mean?
Yo, Mo's 36.
Well, they don't have him on Sherdog.
Oh, I just went to Stepology. That's what I was.
Oh,
looking
or
for.
did what's
So
his
Mo's
name,
only
right?
2 years younger than Rampage? Wow.
Damn, that's wild.
What were you asking, Sean?
So you won that bet or what?
It doesn't look like it.
Did
Tony's gonna
they
probably come knock on my door.
Yeah, Araujo won in round 1 with a guillotine.
Yeah, I know. He's probably gonna be like at my house in like 20 minutes.
Oh, but you bet Parsons?
No, I bet the over 1.5.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I thought you had a side.
No.
Yeah, you better. We'll cut that out on the old the replay.
And I'm not hiding.
I feel
Yeah.
sorry
I like
for
him
this
doing,
one, guys.
Who we feeling sorry for?
This fucking dude, it's Saturday night, man, and he's like trolling a 4-person fucking group of dudes watching random Bellator fights. It's Saturday night, bro. Go out. Like, Jesus.
He's giving the Diaz Bros a bad name too. Like
Yeah,
most
look,
Diaz Bros.
Our boy Sean over here is like, don't be claiming this 209 bullshit while you're
It's
talking all
terrible.
that.
It's fucking terrible.
Nate would smack you up right now, dude. He'd smack you.
All right, I need more beer. It's piss and beer time
Yeah.
before the good fights.
That's a good beer break one right there.
I'm gonna find a beer too. I think I got a couple somewhere.
Jay, you probably got some stash next to the bed, dude. Jay got him a little cooler built into his bottom nightstand drawer.
I've got 2 beer fridges, so I went to the closer one, and I had this Polish stuff in it. So not too shabby.
Yeah, I seen
Not
your,
too shabby.
Your pool room pick. It looks like you got a pretty good little setup
Yeah, and
for that.
on the other side of the bar is one of my little beer fridges. So
Sweet.
yeah, I'm gonna get a TV mounted up in that room in the corner, like usually where I'm taking the pictures from. So
Yeah,
yeah,
perfect little
Shall
room,
see.
man.
yep. Yeah, this room that I'm in right now is the one that's gonna be the theater room eventually, but not a priority at the moment to
Yeah.
go
Right
out
now
and
it's
get
just the
projector
chill.
and stuff.
Right now it's the
Yeah,
chill
right now it's just
room.
got a regular TV. Nothing too crazy.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah,
I
even on
still
Titan's
got-
Twitter, I didn't see any results, anything like that. So
I tried to look it up on Sherdog,
Oh.
but their shit doesn't even work anymore. So
or somebody's tweeting about it.
Mr. Kyle Marley,
I'm over it.
little Sam.
oh, that's my shit right there, dude. I like to get them little winter packs, man, in the wintertime.
Yeah.
I love them.
You got to keep it seasonal. I mean,
You gotta
Usually,
keep it
every time I
seasonal.
go to the beer store, I try and get like something that I like and then something new. Just try it
yeah,
out.
it's okay.
I'm so
That might be
basic.
my favorite one.
I'm such a
Well, my-
basic bitch.
I think the most underrated beer is actually Christmas ales. I'm a big fan of the Christmas ales. All sorts of weird types of spices and stuff in it. No beer's the same. It's fun, and they're usually strong too.
Whose head do you think is bigger at this point? Tito's or Rampage's? Because Rampage's head was looking pretty swole
Tito.
there.
Tito has a giant head, though.
Tito's on another level. He's a fucking watermelon head, man.
But which head are you talking about?
Yeah.
Hey-o.
That's what I'm saying. Is there
The
anybody in
statement
the
stands.
history of man that's like lined up their fucking top head and middle head? Like that dude's swinging like two hammers. Jesus.
It's like the movie Basketball.
Yeah, pretty much.
Man, Tito's head's bigger, dude.
Yeah, that's a fucking melon.
And it's weirdly shaped, like it's oblong, but like towards his jaw. Fucking
But do you think it's because he doesn't have any hair?
No,
Like if he had like a
it
full,
doesn't
if he had a full
matter.
head of hair, would it
No.
look smaller? No,
It
I don't
don't
think
matter.
not.
because it's not even like his head. Like his head's big, but like his whole like face and jaw is just massive as well.
The entire fucking sphere is just humongous, dude. It's the
Yeah,
whole
he's like
thing.
halfway to Bigfoot Silva territory.
Jesus.
Ah, man, this guy. This guy.
Yeah. The tail that dude pulls in, though. Oof.
Top
Yeah.
notch. I don't know what.
Yeah.
Well, I do know what it is actually.
Yeah.
I don't get it. Oh.
What?
He doesn't just have a big bank
It ain't
account.
because of how he talks. That's for goddamn sure.
No, it's not because that's because he pretends to dig graves inside of a cage.
Yeah.
He's not picking them up with his motherfucking charm, Jay. That's for sure. Could you
not
imagine?
talking
There
about
was some
very
podcast that
intellectual
I was
stuff.
listening to where it was somebody telling a story about Tito in the back of a cab. Just like it was a 45-minute cab ride, and him and this girl were just like pounding the whole time. This cab, this cab driver was just like impressed as hell with Tito's stamina, and it was some like hot chick too. It was fucking.
Jesus.
Dude,
Wait, where'd
dude's a
you hear
legend.
this?
It was on a podcast.
Well, that sounds
I think
fantastic.
it might have been like Jordan Breen show back in the day or something like that. But it
That's
was
great.
hilarious.
Mm.
So, yeah, it's what are we watching?
Are they? They're not gonna replay. Oh, they're just doing
We got-
highlights.
We got filler.
Fucking
like,
Bellator, man. They gotta fill 3 hours. It's retarded.
Remember when Alex Soto used to fight in the UFC?
Yeah, he's the guy that got smashed.
I don't
by
understand.
Sanchez.
If you're gonna put a platform like this and put a card like this together, why not try to put like one of like their actual real prospects like on the main card,
Nah,
Like-
that would Jay.
like
that would
Darren
make sense.
Caldwell or
We're
that's a
talking
good
about
idea,
Bellator
Jay.
here.
Why would they do that, man?
then they could have that minus 1,000 fight that Scott Coker doesn't like to do because he doesn't think they should happen.
Paul Daly is up to plus 115.
Paul Daly's Jamaican now?
Wow.
He was born in Jamaica.
No, he wasn't, was he?
Oh,
I just assume whatever Brad says is true, but he's the
I like to
MMA
make shit up
encyclopedia,
just
so
like
don't
this.
say.
just like next
Yeah.
person.
But you
Yeah, he
also
was
have the
born in-
history to like make sure that you sound credible, so everybody just yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, no, he was born in Nottingham. Not sure. Maybe he lived
course he
in
was.
Jamaica as like a kid or something.
Maybe he just likes Jamaicans.
Oh, born and
Yeah,
raised in
I mean,
England to
huh.
parents from the Caribbean.
There we go.
Okay.
So his parents.
It's,
were probably from
it's a
Jamaica.
shout out to his parents' roots. Okay.
Thoughts on the fight? Who's winning this
Yeah.
fight?
It's Daly.
I
man.
think Ward is just too wild coming in. Daly
Yeah.
clips him, and we know Ward doesn't have a good chin.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it's gonna count.
And Lance is complaining about the
I-
fights over the time.
It's
typical
past his
Lance.
bedtime, man. It's getting late.
I'm gonna tell him fuck off, Grandpa.
But I'm saying when he finally figured out that this was a 3-hour card and was going to go past 11,
He
his
tapped the fuck out.
his computer got broken.
Yeah, his son accidentally broke his computer.
Seriously,
I love his son.
man. I know it's not going to happen, but I kind of want to bet the over 1.5 here as well at plus 270.
Yeah, that's pretty high for
Shits.
1.5.
You're
Yo,
playing
I
with fire there,
These guys are
bro.
wild, though.
That line
Yeah.
is just stupid, though, ain't it, man? Holy shit.
Yeah.
I wish they had a starts round 2 for like plus 150 or something like that. I could see it getting out of the first.
And then just
Yeah.
early in the second.
Yep.
John Wick 2.
Yeah. What's Daly insides plus 150 now?
That's interesting.
Damn.
Yeah, you're gonna bet it. You might as well play either guy, probably inside the distance, I would think.
Yeah.
Has there been any late line movement that I don't know about?
Well, Daly's up
Hold
to
up.
plus 115 straight.
Yeah, I just played that.
Lost money, huh?
Yeah, I played that.
People are betting Brandon Ward.
Oh, God.
And the under is just getting fucking obliterated.
I
It's
put
weird though, because the under is minus 300 for under 1.5. Fight doesn't go to decision.
Wow.
It's minus 505.
Yeah,
pretty
you might
wild.
as well
That should
just
be a way
play
bigger
that.
gap.
If you're gonna get juicy, you might as well play it.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
pretty
that's-
wild.
That's what I put in my parlays on Gamble Master.
The
Fight
gamble.
doesn't
Yeah.
go distance, but it was
I put-
not a-
I did a $25 like Hail Mary, and then I did like $275 on just Daily straight.
There it is.
Yeah, my big bet on here was let's see, I had 150 on Emmanuel Sanchez. I put to win 50 on Ward when he was minus 115.
I should have bet Sanchez. Even in like the opening odds article that I wrote up, I was just like, "Yep, Sanchez is probably going to win a split decision," and ended up being a majority decision. But same shit.
Wait, Tito called Chael fat? Did I miss something?
Yeah, man, he's just the way he keeps coming forward and grinding, man. It's a good style to have your money on. He's fairly consistent with what he does.
Yeah.
Doesn't get caught in too much dumb shit.
Yeah, he's just like, he is related. I'm pretty sure he's related to Diego Sanchez.
No
Not
doubt.
particularly good, but he's like tough. Got that whole Mexican thing going on, and he'll win decisions that he shouldn't win.
Seems like Georgie is starting to fall off a cliff too.
I think that's one of those
Yeah.
guys that was always a little bit overrated.
Yeah,
Because
you're
his
probably
record
right.
looks really good against all of the shitty fighters. But yeah, it's weird. He's always kind of stumbled against that good competition.
I think he's only like 30 or 31 too, which is still fairly young in this game. But
Who? Paul Daly?
nah, Georgie.
Oh.
Yeah, but he's fight years is a little different.
Yeah, definitely.
So you guys gonna do this companion podcast for the Fox card without me here to run it or what?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe not.
I'm not
It's
sure.
not that hard.
We'll see.
Yeah, because you don't actually have to have the person that sets it up in the podcast, right? Or in
No,
the
so I
room.
can just give you guys the link or whatever.
Yeah.
It's pretty easy to do. Or I could just hang out in row 5 while I'm watching the fights.
Or you can just hang out, with your you could just hang out with your broken laptop and complain a lot.
There, I could do that too.
Shots fired. Jay got a stick
Who's the
out.
best fighter that Brennan Ward has beat?
Let's see.
Like,
I
actually,
would say
I don't like Brennan Ward at all. He's such a bro.
I think he's hilarious.
I mean, Awad's all
Like
right.
unintentional,
That's about it.
He
Yeah, I
doesn't
guess.
seem like a,
But that's
a
a lightweight.
horrible-
That's his best one.
horrible person though.
No,
Like,
that was
he
that was a
has-
welterweight. Awad moved up.
Yeah, I know, but Awad's a lightweight.
And Ward was a middleweight. So
Yeah, like he really.
God, he's
hasn't
such a
beaten-
bro. He's wearing a freaking military fatigue hat backwards. I mean, come on.
never fixed the chip tooth and shit. Just like fuck it, bro.
You know what this guy, what he amounts to? His lifelong dream would be to be a part of Gronkowski's posse.
Yeah,
Yeah, that'd be
Just
fun.
to be a part of the Gronk entourage.
What's
I'd
wrong with
take
that, Jay?
that
That'd be-
position. I'll take that position right now. Jay, you take the Odell Beckham boat pose with him. Don't fucking lie, dude. You be out there in your Timberlands with no shirt on, motherfucker.
I don't even own a pair of Timbs.
Oh shit. The ODB fucking boat pose. Holy shit.
What is he wearing? Oh, I hate this guy. Man's wearing he's wearing champs sweatpants.
Holy
come
shit.
on.
I remember back in the day, I used to go to the Champion outlet in Buffalo with my parents, get all sorts of NBA jerseys for like
Right,
20 bucks a
but
pop.
that was like 2000 or 98.
Now Champion isn't even like a brand.
Yeah, so I don't know where
I don't know where he
them
got these pants from.
Where did he get these pants from?
That's funny.
I mean, it could just be like his favorite pair of pants. He's had them since he was like 12.
He's had him since he was 8, dude. That's the size he was when he was 8.
It's just a meathead since he was 8 years old.
He's been a straight meathead since 8, dude.
Just a dude bro for fucking ever.
Man,
He does have one of the best Twitter handles in MMA, though. Swaggleberry Finn.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I have no idea what it means, but it's better than most of like all these people that are like, my name UFC. Fuck off. Get out of here with that bullshit.
Holy shit, Jeremy. Did he fire darts like that? Oh, man. Follow
Plus, you
my
gotta.
pic-
Oh,
Goddamn.
oh yeah,
Look in the chat.
yeah. I saw that.
Our homie's throwing fucking.
That's what they do. Dart throwing.
What's bad is I think he does that in real life too, with a lot of real money.
I don't think so.
I don't think there's many people that bet a lot of real money, Wes,
Well,
in the MMA community.
yeah.
It's just
All things
smoke and mirrors. Just smoke and mirrors. They
Yeah, I
rather.
bet they're-
That's why they're all trying to sell picks, man, because they don't have any money to bet. So they're trying to hope
Absolutely.
they can convince other people to give them money so they can bet on fights themselves.
Yeah.
I bet there's like 1-2% in the community that literally bets $100 a unit. I'd almost bet you $100 right now that there's 1 or 2% of the entire community that their unit is $100.
Yep.
That actually pretends that their unit's $100.
Well, I mean, some of them even say 5-6 times that. You know,
Jerry.
there's some that say.
I only bet 0.4. I only bet 0.2 units, Wes.
Yeah.
But my units are.
I thought like the biggest
really,
bet you made
really
last year
big
was
unit.
Wes. I thought the biggest bet you made last year was 0.64 units.
And that one
It's
flew over my
complicated.
head.
It's complicated to come up with an amount that you generally bet when you make a bet. It's very difficult.
Is that a Kelton unit?
Yep.
Oh shit!
Oh my god, my Oilers are just wrecking the Flames. It's so awesome.
Do books actually take bus tokens as currency for bets? Is that a thing?
Bus
I mean, they
tokens?
might.
Yeah.
I mean, they might be
They
worth
take
something.
food stamps for sure.
I mean, that's free food.
What about stored aged bag water?
That'll cost you. No, they took that
Wes,
off.
in some cultures, that's a delicacy.
That's what I'm saying. It's got
Yeah,
to be
really.
worth money somewhere, right?
Because that's the water that like fish came from the fish store.
It's
that's
like
just,
an
you
aged
know.
wine, dude. It's like a good fucking
Yeah, it's like fine wine. It's better with age. You just gotta make sure the bag doesn't, pop a hole and leak out.
Yeah, it might be smelling around your place.
This fight better not disappoint.
There's no way his fight's bad. No fucking way, dude. It like can't be, right? Now watch like Daly put him against a cage or something and do something un-Daly. Yeah.
This should be interesting. Is Brennan Ward? What is he doing, man?
Oh, Jay fast forwarded again.
No, I'm not.
No, we're just delayed in Canada.
So when did Daly get the 2 Chinese symbols tattooed on the middle of his chest? It looks kind of fucking stupid.
Yeah, I think. It's still better than
Man, Brennan Ward's tattoos look awful.
Yeah.
Brock Lesnar sword dick tattoo.
Yeah, you could have
Getting
the sword.
the middle design started first, and then he's going to build up around it.
Brock Chester, man.
He's got to build the rest of the headquarters.
I remember when Frank Mir like ran around with the outline of his back tattoo for like 5 years. It was like half done. You see Frank like a year and a half later in a fight. It's another half done.
Yeah.
Gotta wait for those checks to come in.
Yeah, he's got to do overseas mail.
I'm fighting to get this tattoo finished.
He's like Voltron, man. It comes in pieces.
All right, this should be some good carnage.
All right, here we go. Good fights again. Fuck, it's been a while.
I forgot it was all about.
Yeah.
Wait, Titan ended like an hour ago? Why
Yeah.
are the fights so early?
It's been over.
Why not?
It's just,
It was only like a 7 or 8 fight card. Started at 7.
they didn't want to compete with
7 p.m.
Bellator's mega card.
Where you can't find a stream online to fucking stream it. All right, you need that Semtex
Daly
bomb.
has the longest arm to height ratio in MMA.
History?
He's like 5'8" or 5'9" and has
That's 75-inch reach.
6.5 foot reach. It's ridiculous.
That's solid.
These motherfuckers are actually showing pics of their damn. I know we got pretty faces, motherfuckers, but I probably
John
shouldn't.
Jones is pretty long too, like 6'5" and like a 8'2" reach.
Oh,
Or 7'2".
Oh, give me a takedown, baby.
You got Ward?
This was, yeah.
Oh, fuck you then, Wes.
I'll co-sign on that.
He's
Yeah.
priced. He's
On
priced.
the fuck you, not the cheering for Word.
He's probably still gonna get knocked out.
You can land that Semtex bomb right here.
That's what I was hoping he'd do, is fucking take him down and grind a little bit, but
I thought you had it inside the distance. You
I do. I threw like
too?
I threw $50 on in Gamble Master on him, nothing big.
Who let Luke in the chat? Fuck.
What happened?
Wes is talking about betting fight doesn't go the distance in this fight.
I am
That's
not.
funny.
I am not in my fucking basement right now.
He's
Dude.
eating that
Yeah.
chalk, baby. Well, he likes that chalk.
Man, it's so
Ward
dusty.
is about to get toasted.
Not so
Smash
fast, bro.
his fucking head in. Oh, Daly's always had like really good get up game though. I'll give him that.
Except when
What's
he's
up?
against Koscheck.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That's a different kind of dude.
against an
Yeah.
actual wrestler.
Or was.
It was back then, yeah.
What's he up to lately?
He's in Bellator.
Living in that.
He was
I
supposed to.
know, but
He was supposed to fight Daly in Bellator, and then like
I
never.
totally forgot he has a Bellator contract. He's never fought in the damn org.
I know. What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't understand the point of Bellator. Oh, we signed a guy, but he won't fight for a year. Like Roy McDonald. Like, you could just waited to
We
sign
signed
him.
this 38-year-old guy. We're gonna have him
Oh.
fight debut
Oh, he's
in like
dead.
3 or 4 years.
Oh, God.
Oh, fuck yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That is a nice fucking finish. God.
Is Ward still on the ground dead? I think he is.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
My
Wow.
Yeah, man.
God.
He died.
He is fucking
was-
dead, dude.
So we're still in
Flying
January.
meat.
That is definitely a candidate for knockout of the. He is still dead. He hasn't moved a muscle.
God
He
damn.
stunned him with that
I gotta go
spinning
back.
elbow and the
Gotta go
flying
back.
knee, man. Holy
Wow.
Oh,
shit.
man.
Hey, Sha, remember when I said a couple times tonight, I don't think Daly still got that like kill you dead power anymore.
He might have it in his knees, that's for sure. I don't know about his fists, but god damn.
Jesus.
Let's see this again. Oh, no, the spinning back fist. That was it. And then the knee to The hell?
Did you see Ward
And then
stick his tongue out just before, like when he had Daly up against the cage? Stuck his tongue out, then got spinning elbowed, and then got dead.
Jesus.
Was that a better tongue, Brad, than Mike
that
Lyle
elbow.
with his tongue out against Alex Garcia?
Wow. God damn, that's fucking
I've watched
awesome,
this like so many.
dude.
I've got a like 7-second rewind on my TV. I've watched it
He's
so
going
many
back.
times already.
Although I kind of like Paul
Oh,
Daly's
dude,
celebration
His,
hour.
his
So
eyes
clean,
are
man.
still open.
That is
He's knocked out with his
walk
eyes
off.
open.
Oh, fuck!
Damn, that was nice.
Let's see it again.
My God.
Oh.
I'm looking for the tongue thing that Brad's talking about.
Dude, that's one of the best jump knee KOs
Oh,
ever.
wow. That is clean.
Ever.
You don't get much cleaner than that. That's what I was
Where's the
looking
tongue?
for.
Brad, when's the tongue out?
Like when Daly stood up against the cage, Ward sticks his tongue out. He's like, I got this.
Do you have
Yeah.
a time stop?
Oh,
I'm looking
fuck,
for
like
Holy
in the round. What
shit.
time?
Yeah.
Because it
I'm
didn't.
looking
Yeah,
for
I
it.
couldn't see it in any of the replays, so you must have to catch it live or what, Brad?
Yeah, I saw it live.
Yeah.
Where's this cocky guy doing this? Oh, there it is at 2:43.
Yeah, it was right
Jeremy,
around
you
there.
out there putting out Sonnen Emmanuel Sanchez parlays.
Yeah, I saw that, eh?
Yo,
Go back
grand
to
for him.
2:43. Full tongue out.
And like
and just gets switched.
5 seconds later, he gets just
Yeah,
destroyed.
6 seconds later, and,
Elbow.
and then 8 seconds later, he's unconscious. Come back.
That's funny.
I gotta watch this shit.
That's funny as fuck.
That was fucking awesome, dude.
Wow. So first month of the year, sub of the year is already locked up. My boy Alexei
Oh
Olenek.
my god.
And
That's
knockout of the year. This man, that is a contender
Wow,
for
dude.
sure.
God.
They're bringing
damn,
out
I
a
was
stretcher.
dead.
They're
He
bringing
got
out a
dead.
stretcher, dude.
That's deadness right there.
I love
Yeah.
it. 2:43, tongue out. 2:37, wobbly from spinning back fist. 2:35, dead.
Dead. He is fucking dead. Oh,
The evolution of
shit.
Brennan Ward. Someone needs to make that a t-shirt. Tongue sticking out, wobble from back elbow, and then just like passed out. I know
They
we're
should
making
just
jokes
make
about a guy being
they can-
like seriously fucked up, but
They can make an ESPN 30 for 30 called 8 Seconds, The Life of a Bro.
death of a bro.
Yeah.
Death of a bro. Great.
Holy
Holy
shit. That was a good one.
That perked things back up.
Yeah, that's how you wake up
Yeah.
the fucking crowd. God damn.
Man, Paul Daly always been violence god. Jesus, man. That was pretty fucking good.
Man, these English guys always kind of have that swagger.
Fuck, that was nice. Well, we didn't think it was going to disappoint, and that's exactly what happened. It did not disappoint. God damn.
Man, Brennan Ward shits the bed in every big fight, though.
Yeah, he crushes cans, but
Yeah.
well, not even can. I mean, Awad was a pretty good one, but
That was basically a fight in his hometown. A little different. Oh, here you go. Back to live.
I'm back in the positive in the
Gamble?
old Gambler Master.
oh shit.
Nice. So, what does positive put you in Gamble Master
At this point,
overall? Yeah.
I don't have the standings open, but
yeah,
I'm
opening them
up $164. So
10,000 is your bankroll.
I'll see.
So
So
Bradley's Brad's 27th because he's
Out
up,
of how
what, you said
50?
189 bucks.
164
Out of how many?
Oh, okay, maybe it changed a bit.
out of
So
51.
many people are in it?
Yeah, 51.
51. Not bad.
I'm up 345.
So that puts you in what?
19th.
23rd? Oh,
19th.
nice.
All right, that coming back from that was excellent work by Spike's production crew to show that the 3 different angles of that right after the break.
Yeah,
I ain't mad at that.
that was death.
Look
Had
at
1,000 paper cuts.
look at Dougie sitting in second.
Yeah, not bad.
You little sneaky motherfucker, you.
Yeah.
Little snake.
Well, until if Jeremy hits that jail play, he'll be flying high.
The guy on top is already up almost $3,500
For the day or for the
the
whole thing?
all on the UFC event.
Yeah.
And as long as I can stay
MMA
close,
profit?
as soon as I hit one of my prop round robins, it's over. Just
Oh, Brendan Ward's out on that stretcher, man.
Yeah, they brought a stretcher out for his ass, dude.
They got him in the neck brace.
He's taking his gloves off and shit. He looks all right. They just probably making sure.
Yep.
Yeah. Do you
Wow.
think bros do thumbs up, or do you think he just like throws a fist up in the air?
Just the bro fist. I'm good.
I haven't seen Paul Daly
might be
this
a
happy
hang
in
loose.
years.
Might be. I don't know. You might throw up the blood hand sign. You know, some shit like that.
Oh, you are right, Sean. I was up. I'm up 189. Good man. Good man.
Yep.
Anybody know the official time on that?
Oh yeah, I was.
2:27 of the first round.
There it is.
So it went. Oh, it definitely went under.
Under half a round.
Yeah.
Yes.
Money. I had every intention to go and like write down all my bets and track them for this year. Not
How'd
gonna
that work out for you?
Same.
It's the, like-
Same here.
It's the second weekend of fights, and like last night I had bets on Stojanovic and Minner that I didn't post anywhere. I was just talking to you guys about them. I had bet on Wilness, didn't post that anywhere.
Well, that's not
And
MMA.
Yeah, no, and then had like the stuff on Titan today, and then had a bet on Daly as well. None of
So
it
who won
posted,
the other?
so.
Who won the other Titan fights besides the main event?
Torres won. Valdir Rujao won. What was the co-main event?
I can't.
Some
remember.
guy,
I'll tell you right
Michael Quinones, some guy I'd never watched before. I did a little bit of tape on him for this event. Won.
Not their best
Yeah.
event, huh?
No,
Well,
There's supposed to be,
didn't they have one last? Or no? I was gonna
no,
say
there's supposed to be a
while ago.
heavyweight title fight too, but that got canceled.
Who was that with? Oh, because the guy who's fighting is fighting in the UFC next week, a couple weeks. I forget. Is that what it was?
One in
I don't think
Denver.
so.
Yeah,
No.
he ended up getting one of them pulled out for some reason, and then the dude
Yeah,
got
it's
a call up.
or something, I think.
Hmm.
Marcel de Reese or something. Maurice de Reese. I don't know.
Yeah.
It was a light heavyweight that was fighting for a heavyweight title, even though he's never fought at heavyweight before. Because
Yeah, they love doing that.
Mo de Reese had a staph infection.
Oh, Dave Rickles is fighting
Hey.
next week. Man, this guy keeps getting these scrubs to fight.
That card must be in Kansas City, right? Yep.
Yeah, it's
why.
the Kansas Star Arena.
Yep.
He always fights there. Yeah.
Yeah, sells tickets. That's the one thing that I will
Wait,
give Coker credit
Herschel
for.
Walker? Oh, boy.
Are they giving him another fight?
Oh, there's Wes's favorite right there.
Oh, there he is. Yeah, though.
Oh, there's your real favorite, New Sean. I'm waiting to see New Sean's face when he sees his boy.
Gina had to go down a couple notches, man, getting with some like, who the fuck? I guess old boy.
You mean Chris Avila?
I guess old boy punches faces and got neck tattoos. I guess whatever. Whatever. You can have your
Man, that
flying diamond neck tattoos.
Man, it would have been
motherfucker.
cool to see if like a 40-year-old Herschel Walker like went into the UFC, like into MMA, like the year around 2000 or something. That would have been fucking awesome. Or like a 38.
Herschel's the kind of guy, if he'd have took up MMA when he was 18 or 19 years old, he'd have been one of the greatest of all time. That's
As long
the
as-
kind
And
of-
he'd be broke.
He would have been Kevin Randleman.
yeah, probably something close to that.
Super
Herschel
powerful
Walker's one of
freak athlete.
Yeah,
Kevin
he's
Randleman
one of
probably
the,
would have been like an excellent running back. if he had gone into
Yeah,
football.
absolutely. Yeah, they're the same type of kind of athlete, definitely.
Yeah, similar body build.
Randleman
a
was
truck.
like my favorite fighter when
He's
I
one
was
of your
young.
favorites, right?
When I was young, like first watching the UFC and shit, I love Kevin Randleman. I like kind of teared up and shit when they robbed him against Boss. That like fucking killed me, dude.
Yeah,
I
that
was
was
so
bad.
mad when they robbed him against Boss.
I guess Boss was probably like one of the first like well-rounded fighters, right? You would say.
There were a
No,
bunch of guys in Pancrase that were like
Yeah.
Boss, Frank Shamrock.
yeah,
Those guys-
Shamrock.
Oh, yeah,
Shamrock was
Shamrock for
probably
sure.
the first
I
because
think
Boss.
Frank
couldn't
not
wrestle
Ken.
at all.
Yeah, Boss was still a guy that like Randleman double leg to his back, and he was a fish. I mean, he didn't really, he was more of a stand-up guy.
Boss was closer to Maurice Smith than
Yeah,
Frank
absolutely.
Shamrock. Like he
Yeah, that's
could
probably true.
defensively, he could do stuff from his back. He could hit the occasional leg lock and shit like that on random dudes in Japan, but he really didn't have a jiu-jitsu game. Whereas Frank
Right.
was serious.
Had
Yeah,
everything.
Frank was the first like the passing, the changeover. That dude.
Yeah, Frank
was,
could have. Yeah,
He
he
was
could have
awesome,
competed
dude.
in today's MMA. He could have competed in today's MMA.
He almost kind of did. He was kind of on the end of that generation.
He was
to
just too
where-
old though.
Yeah, like he fought Nick, I believe, in Strikeforce. Got fucked up, but he was still right on the cusp of that new generation.
And I was such a Frank fanboy that I wanted to bet him in that fight, but even I couldn't. And he was, I think Diaz was actually a slight dog there.
Damn, really?
Really?
Wow. Yeah,
I still say him and Tito. That fight was the best fight in the first
I'm looking
5
at
to
you,
8
bro.
years
Ah,
of MMA.
absolutely. It was the fight of that early. Those
Early
were
In
the
terms
time.
of like a big fight that delivered, absolutely. But
Yeah.
back in my school years when I had time to go and just watch old fights and shit like that, went back and watched it, but it was like 4th or 5th. I made a list of the best fights before Zuffa bought the UFC. It was like 4th or 5th. I put it on there.
Mhm.
Yeah, I watched it not long, maybe a year or so ago when I was going through them again.
Yeah.
It still kind of lived up, but it's not. It's
Well, the
definitely
thing is,
not.
like, it's such a great story as a fight because you can see it like progress and Frank slowly take
Yeah.
over. But there's so much of the opening 2 rounds where he just spends on his back, not doing a whole lot, just sort
You
of
have-
tiring Tito out, right?
It's good to really know the entire story kind of surrounding Tito and Frank and the Lions Den and just kind of the rivalry that was between them kind of building up to that fight kind of is what made it back then. But yeah, the actual fight had some like really dull parts in it,
Yep. That doesn't necessarily mean a bad fight, but
Yeah.
and Shamrock Diaz, Frank
You
Shamrock,
see what that closed?
that closed -210 at dimes, 20 bookmaker.
Damn.
Nick Diaz was plus 175 against Frank Shamrock.
Wow.
Yeah.
And that was Frank literally on the way completely out, like done, like commentating and shit, holy fuck.
Yeah, that was.
What is Frank doing these days?
Last I seen, he was doing. He had a video where he was running around talking about people about pro marijuana and shit in California and stuff.
Nice.
Interviewing
Seriously?
people.
He's probably investing in fucking
Probably a lot.
in weed in California.
Love it.
Anybody with like a little pool and some money out in California and Denver and shit, they're all invested in fucking marijuana.
They're doing that shit here now too. Some
Yeah,
guys
it's
that I
big
work
money.
with.
You're allowed to?
Did you see the chick beside Layla just going like full black girl, freaking out because she was on TV?
Oh shit!
Nah, I missed that
Let's
one.
see.
John
Oh, that's
Love is
funny.
just sitting there like, I don't even know what's happening here.
But yeah, I know
It's like, I
Frank
don't
does a lot of like
know.
charity work with foster homes and stuff like that too, because he grew up in foster
Yeah.
homes.
Yeah,
So yeah,
Going back to see
Hey,
it now.
Wes, have you gone back and watched any like the pancrase stuff on Fight Pass?
No, I haven't got to any of that stuff yet. I'm starting to dig into some of the original WECs and King of the Cages, though.
Nice.
I'm trying to line them up like in years at the same time.
Actually go chronological order, yeah.
Actually watch everything as it actually happened with WEC, King of the Cage, and then so on. And then they added all the pancrase and all the other shit to it after I'd done started doing that. So, yeah, eventually I'll go back and watch all of it.
I wonder if there's like a website that has UFC Fight Pass timeline.
Yeah,
like if you want to watch everything chronologically, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to do at the beginning with the UFC and then Pride, but then like you start adding in King of the Cage, and then I like wasn't even considering pancrase and all that shit was going on at the same time as your early fucking UFCs and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It'd be
I didn't
really
even.
hard to
That's
do.
gonna be real hard. Yep.
Do you know
Oh,
if
it's
they
hard.
have the Bellator Japans, like the early ones that Hickson fought in? Because I know
I'm
they
not
showed
sure.
some of the recent ones, right?
I'm not sure if it's on there, but I would imagine it is. They literally bought like everything. They own like every early shit that pretty much.
Just to know if they
exists
added
now.
the library, then, like if they've uploaded everything.
They're working. I know they haven't uploaded all the pancrase stuff for sure, because they've got the first pancrase event, and then they skip forward to like a few events, and then they skip forward some more until like the original King of Pancrase tournament. But yeah, they definitely don't have everything.
Yeah, Pancrase had
Brad.
like some of the top guys of that era all fought over
Oh, he
there.
was way better than the UFC.
Yeah, a
way
bunch
better.
of the dudes had them.
What was that,
I
Jay?
mean, pancrase now. What pancrase has become is like.
Yeah, but see,
Yeah.
back then you got to imagine it was the UFC over here, and then over there it was just Pancrase, and then Pride was just kind of the only competing thing. You know, Pancrase was bigger than Pride ever. They started that shit over there. They were huge.
The first
was
Pancrase event
huge.
was before the first, like a month before the first UFC event.
Yeah, Pancrase was fucking huge over there, man.
Yeah. And
They
I don't know what happened to the
Shudo,
Japanese.
Shudo's been running like amateur and pro events since like '85.
yeah, that shit's nuts, man. That shit goes way back over there, way back.
Yeah, the history of the
The
sport's got
Japanese
so
over there.
twisted over the years. It's absolutely insane. Like
Yeah,
what people think of as the history of MMA is just so wrong. It's crazy.
90% of MMA fans think MMA started in 93.
In November '93
Yep.
in Denver.
Yep. 90% of MMA fans think that's when fighting started.
Yep. Yeah.
And then some don't even remember before. Hell, there's not even tough noobs anymore. Tough noobs are fucking.
Tough Noobs are old school.
Yeah, they're a decade into this
Yeah,
game.
they're
now.
old.
Yeah,
They're
they're
old, Brad.
actually old. It's
Yep.
wild stuff. I think you have like UFC 100 noobs now.
No,
That's like
they're
the-
old too.
Yeah.
You've got like there's tough noobs, and then there's Lesnar noobs, and then now there's McGregor noobs.
Yeah.
They're the worst of the
Yeah,
noobs.
it's as bad as it's ever been now, ain't it?
It certainly is. Yes.
But yeah,
Yes.
the Lesnar and like UFC 100 sort of group fit in together.
Well, there was
But,
also
then
like
there was the latest expansion that went with McGregor.
I guess there was like the
Crazy.
golden era noobs, like the ones that I like point to, like the tap out folks, like the 2007 ones. That's kind of
Yeah.
around the same time as Tough, maybe a little later, but
That's
same
a
era,
little bit after Tough.
same kind of era, right? Tough was 2005, right? 4.
Yeah,
I think it was
2004.
I believe. Tough, even when Tough came out, that was not far as far as like fight events into the UFC's, their shit. I think they were only like, 50 something shows in when Tough came out or something like that.
Well, because Chuck and Randy had their rematch at 52,
Yeah.
and that was like just after the finale.
yeah.
That was
So
awesome
it's
event
like,
too.
yeah.
I mean, look at
But yeah.
Bellator. They're almost at 200 events. I mean, Christ.
Watching fights back then were that I love the amount of fights we get now and shit just because I love it. But back then it was literally like a fucking
Every fight
event.
mattered.
Yeah, it was literally like
It was an event.
yeah, the card was stacked from top to bottom, and then like even watching it, you had like you planned it. You would plan for that weekend. You know, you
Yep.
would get all right, guys. The pay-per-views this weekend. You're setting all this shit up. You're getting your fucking party together and shit. It was like a fucking event, man. It just felt special. It was almost like a Super Bowl weekend type of thing. Every event.
How special was it?
It was special, man. He's a special one. Fucking cocksucker.
And
What's the god?
I know
What's
what
the
you're saying,
god?
Wes, okay? Like
Monk the
the
guy.
greatest thing ever
Murray
was
the guy.
I turned 19 in September of 2004, and after that, like just went out to the bar for every UFC. Because I could just go out to like Boston Pizza up here, showed them like where I was going to school and stuff like that. So every UFC from then until like I think I watched everyone live. I missed UFC 90, which was like
Yeah.
Silva Cote.
Yeah, I can remember the
Yawn.
last one I missed live too. The last one I missed live was Lesnar Carwin because I was on vacation down in Daytona.
Damn, that was a good one.
Man.
That's the last UFC event that I've missed live, and that's been a long time ago. And I think that's like one of the few I can count on my hand the ones that I've missed live. It's only been a couple.
Yeah.
I feel like I've missed more live in the last year than I had.
It's just
Yeah,
numbers. It's just
previous,
a
like,
numbers
5
thing.
years.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
There's just so many, and
I'm just a lifeless piece of shit, so I'm always here.
Now it's just so much easier to
Actually, I
record
got
it, tape
that
it,
now.
whatever. I mean, you can just it's just a lot easier. You can record it. Sometimes they're online through the online service, and
Yep.
you could just catch them a lot easier. There's no repercussion to miss them.
But yeah, like
Yeah.
I hadn't seen Yair Rodriguez and Alex Caceres until I went back and did tape study for Rodriguez's fight against Penn. I just completely missed that event, and
That was a weird fight.
had no desire to go back and watch it because
Yeah.
Salt Lake City.
But it's weird, man. This sport has changed so much, so much. But yeah, like going back to what you were saying, Wes, when Tough finished, you had maybe a pay-per-view every 2 months, and like there was that whole run where every other pay-per-view you had the same guys fighting. Like every other pay-per-view would have Liddell defending his belt or Hughes defending his belt.
Guys defending. Yep.
Exactly.
And then
climbing up the cards towards title shot.
Contender fights. Yeah, there was each card would have that title challenger, and then underneath would be the contenders, and they would fucking fight each other to get the next fucking pay-per-view 3 months from now to get on it. To fight for the belt. It was set up way better, man. Yeah, definitely. Cool. There's definitely pros and cons to then and now, no doubt about that. Yeah, I miss those days a little bit, man. Definitely a different time. Then, like, there really was no social media back then either. There was couple chat rooms and shit. That was about it,
Yeah, that's a big difference too.
That's changed like shit a lot. It's like now we watch fights and literally I don't even have anybody over for fights anymore. I literally, I'm conversating on Twitter, watching a fight.
Unless it's some huge card, but those only happen like once or twice a year, right?
He goes up to plus 190 now.
Yeah,
I don't even like having people over.
Steam is crazy. He's up. Sonnen's minus 250 at Bookmaker and DSI.
Whoa!
Yeah,
I know something.
People must be chasing all that.
That Brandon Ward money.
Yep.
It just sound like pompous about it, but you know, once you've seen so many fights and you're spending so much time with it, I want to watch fights with people who only watch a couple times a year. It's I don't know.
I can't.
It's hard to, you know what I mean, though.
Yeah, I can't do it. Like I hear people talk about like, yeah, I had friends over tonight and they're like literally asking questions. I can't do that.
Wes
man.
needs to be in the fucking zone.
Yeah, well, just name that.
Just-
I'm shortest patience for dumb people, you know, and not even dumb people, just ignorant to what they're watching, you know.
Right.
I prefer people that have like never even watched it before to people that have watched it a tiny bit and don't
And
really
act like
watch
they
it.
know.
At least people that
act
haven't
like they
watched
know
will
a
ask
little bit,
questions.
you know.
Yeah, instead of just saying
Yeah.
shit.
Kind
All
of
right, boys. Tito plus 190, Tito sub plus 747.
Ooh.
Let's get it.
Oh.
I wanted 200
Chael
to play,
looks-
but I can't get it.
Chael is growing
Chael's
hair
body looks like
out
a
of
young
the
boy.
back of his arms. He is juiced to the gills, son.
He's looking flabby as fuck.
That dude's got
Wes.
ponytails out of the back of his triceps, dude.
He's got nothing, man. He's gonna get grinded out. Tito's just gonna lay on him, and it's gonna be
Bro.
glorious.
He's got him outweighed by probably 25, 30 pounds tonight. You would think.
That's what I'm banking on.
Yeah, that's kind of why I think Tito could win, because he's going to outweigh him by so much.
Yep.
And
And
plus,
he's actually-
we've seen Chael, and Chael quits so damn much.
He's a quitter, man.
He doesn't want to have his, you know, his face touched. He just doesn't like it.
Yeah, I'm big on Tito and Gamble Master. I got some decent amount of money on him. For
I
real
know
money
Tito's
as well,
gotten
so-
older, but I love Tito's walkout with the flag, the little run thing he does, this little back and forth thing.
He used to walk out to one of the better Eminem songs, too.
Used to walk out to Limp Bizkit.
Now it's
Yeah.
Watch.
They should have done
Wow.
the full on UFC 40 entrance, Wes.
Yeah, definitely. His last one. Go out
Yeah.
like that, Tito.
Exactly. Just go back to the Limp Bizkit, come up on the little elevator ramp. Fuck, his poor son looks a lot like him.
The dude's still wearing the same trunks. Same
trunks.
fucking- Same beanie.
Same toque.
You know, same fucking shit, man.
It's good luck, man. It's gonna work. We got
Hope so.
this.
I like Tito.
Hope so.
I've always liked Tito. I don't know why. I think it's the whole Lions Den thing.
Tito's one of those guys that, he was
Tito's
hated
body
for a
is
while,
way
but
better.
he was ahead of the game in a lot of things. Like, he was one of the first guys to actually fight for fighters' rights and stuff like that. But
Shit, he told them to go fuck themselves, pay me.
Yeah, that's right.
He was like the first guy to say, fuck you, pay me.
yeah,
I'm not fighting unless you pay me.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Hell, he made stars out of people too, man. I mean,
Yeah, man.
he made Chuck a star. Chuck was coming up and doing his thing, but
yep,
Chuck was a star after Tito.
yeah. After
Yeah, I didn't watch
all
back
over the
then.
place,
but-
I hated Chuck. I was never a Chuck Liddell fan.
I don't
Yeah.
like Chuck to this day.
I really wasn't either, man. Even then, I wasn't a big Tito fan either, but I wasn't a Chuck fan. I liked when Randy fucking beat him. I was loving that shit the
Were
first
you a
time.
Randy guy?
I liked Randy. When Randy beat Tim Sylvia, I lost my mind.
That was fucking
Yeah.
epic.
When Randy beat Tim Sylvia, I lost my mind, dude, because he was like 40-something, outweighed by
Sure.
50 pounds.
50
I mean,
pounds.
yeah. When he dropped
Tito's
him
just
that
bumping into
first-
everybody over here. When he dropped him with that Hendo combo, the inside leg kick, overhand right.
Yep, the Hendo combo, no doubt.
Yeah. Oh fuck. Yeah, that was an awesome moment.
Yeah, that's a unforgettable MMA moment. Those are just we're talking
Oh,
about.
I still remember where I was in the Boston Pizza in Whitby, like right by our movie theater, and me and my buddy were just like, we were two of the only people in the bar watching it and just going nuts. It was ridiculous.
Wait, why is Chris Daughtry coming out for the national anthem now?
Yeah, they said he was going to sing it.
Is he gonna sing the next Mexican national anthem too? Hey, is that Gabe Morency?
Hey,
No.
Hey! I thought you're supposed to be tweeting about fucking Trump and his cabinet. What the fuck's going on, bro?
Daughtry's looking a little young to be Gabe.
Yeah.
Give him like 15 years and a lot of drugs, and he's Gabe.
And a lot of stressful betting on
Yeah.
fucking.
Outside of Gabe's bipolar political tweets,
Like Road Rules the Challenge or
fucking
something.
Dude's pretty awesome. Outside of that shit, he's fucking awesome.
He's a degenerate gambler that has a TV show. I mean, what you
Yeah.
can't hate on that, man.
Nah, dude.
Hey, you
hell
can't
no.
hate on that. Look at his guest, Wes. How can you hate on his
I
guest?
started following Gabe like years ago on Twitter, man. Just the gambling and craziness.
Just being out there.
Yeah.
He's all for chaos.
Well, even gambling wasn't even like widely accepted as much as it is now, like a few years ago. And up
He
in
was like the
Canada.
first guy in Canada to have a TV show about it, like dedicated to gambling.
Yeah.
How the
And
hell
see,
did
up
that
in
happen?
Canada, it's kind of like
It's awesome.
a little, it's been lax up there for, a few years now. Even
I mean, you can straight up,
Yeah.
you can bet. You just have to bet. You have to parlay 3
them
games.
parlay
Like,
cards and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what sports are available to parlay?
Well, they did
like
that
football.
here.
Like you can
American
bet
football,
the
yeah.
Reds and
Canadian football.
NHL, Canadian football, NBA, all that shit.
That's how
Probably
you got to
baseball, I
do it.
assume.
And
That's
baseball,
how
yeah.
you got to do it that way in Delaware too. Now you can sports bet.
Probably have
there.
MLS too, I would imagine.
You got to do them fucking parlay card things.
They're trying to get it passed to be able to bet on single games.
What about soccer?
Yeah, I've
That
seen
I
some
don't-
soccer. I've seen like
I would think there's
some
MLS, right?
stuff, but
Maybe EPL,
not a lot.
Yeah.
maybe the English league.
Like
I don't know.
you're letting them bet on games. Like fuck, come on, dude. They're just trying to make it
Yeah,
to
that's-
where it's harder to win, so they're making their money.
Yeah, that's
you know?
all it is. It's worse for
Yeah.
other people. So you should make it be able to bet
That's
single
exactly what
games
it is.
better. But whatever, it's better than nothing.
I mean,
Yeah.
Tito looks in way better shape than Chael.
You betcha. Here comes the grind, baby.
I'll give one thing to Tito though. Even though all his crazy fucking injuries and his cracked skulls and shit, that dude's worked hard. He's always been a hard worker, man.
Yep.
You ain't never seen Tito come into a fight out of shape. At least I can't remember him coming in like flabby.
7-8 minutes in, he might look out of shape, but
Yeah.
Does Chael ever lift weights? I mean, what is up with that?
He's got the dad bod.
Chill does look
Yeah, he does.
pretty rough. Dude,
I mean, compared to what he
Goddamn,
looked
you
like the
see
last time
that?
he fought in the UFC.
look at the hair growing out of his arms, dude. You can tell the TRT is starting to catch up, man. Holy fuck. I mean, he's got like fucking
why does he have he's got like a staph infection above his left armpit?
Yeah,
I was
fucking
wondering the same
interesting.
thing. Like, what is that?
Either that or somebody put a cigarette out on him.
Or else he should get that mole checked because he might have skin cancer.
Ooh,
Ooh.
for a pretty pale dude, that's. We got any more comments and questions from the chat, Wes? Or people are quiet now.
let's see.
I hope it's just people chirping wet for picking Brennan Ward.
I feel like Big John has gotten smaller.
He's just medium John now, or what?
Oh, and Nicole Miller,
Yeah.
the original Octagon girl, right, Wes? Amber Nicole.
Oh yeah, that's Tito's chick, right?
Yeah,
Did the UFC always have ring girls going back all the way to the
It
beginning?
was
not
her-
always, but they had like those
Or the-
local
or the
Easter
Zuffa.
eggs that you'd find at a bar.
Their
Oh, that's awesome.
their first couple years, they was pulling bitches out of the fucking Walmart parking lot. Dude, I mean, like
Yeah,
bad, like really bad, dude. It took them about 5 or 6 events before they started like, hey, we're gonna shell out a couple $100 on.
oh,
ring
look at
cards."
the
we
right
go.
hand by Tito.
Here we go.
Oh,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
rolling jail.
Nope.
I don't know what's going on here now.
He just rode Tito like a fucking turtle, dude. He's
Yeah.
already choking him.
Nah, he's out of it, but
Nah, Chael's
Chael's been taking notes at the Submission Underground. Jeez.
yeah.
Yeah, he has been.
He's tying him up. Look at Chael trying to pull out subs. Get the fuck out of here, dude.
He's inside now.
Like you see him try to put his arms around Tito's head, and he literally like
good luck,
because it's so goddamn big. You know? Chael gonna gas himself out. He's gonna be fucked.
You betcha those arms are gonna get real tired real quick.
Tito's gonna arm triangle.
Oh, boy.
Tito's gonna arm
boy.
triangle
The
him.
Vaughn flu choke.
Oh, it's starting to get him though because Tito's trying to get out of it now. Not
Pull him out now.
It's out. Chael's done.
I think Chael's in deep trouble.
Yep, he's about to take some elbows to his face. Mount.
And he does not want to take any damage.
Oh, he's fighting.
Arm triangle. Get it, Tito.
Oh, boy.
Yep, he's fucked.
Yep. He's got to lock those hands in now.
That's a big man on top of you. Good luck.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, it's not on top anymore.
Sucks to be a middleweight right about now.
A flabby middleweight.
Get him, Tito. Get him. Get that sub. Get it.
Did Chael just like dip his neck in there? Yep.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did. He dipped his neck
Oh my
down
goodness.
in there.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, he's
You
turning
got it, New
purple.
Sean.
He's
I
turning
think you got it, New
purple.
Sean.
Squeeze it.
Yeah, he's turning purple.
That head's looking pretty
Oh,
red.
he got him nice.
Yes. 747.
Tito, man.
Plus 190
Oh,
and
Tito.
747. Tito Ortiz.
I'm such a
Oh,
dummy.
brother.
I kept saying I needed plus
Size.
200. I'm a
Size.
dummy.
I kept talking yourself out of it.
You can't. It's just like when he fought fucking what's his name?
Shlemenko.
Like
You know what it all came down to? Big size difference.
size, man.
Yeah, and I think that and Chael look like fucking
Oh, he looked
tub
like
of
fucking
slob,
garbage.
dude. Yeah, he looked like a tub of fucking cottage cheese, man.
He looked like he trained one day for this fight.
Look at Tito. Look how jacked up he is, man.
Yeah,
That dude
totally.
looks like
He's
he
in
actually
pretty good
trained. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
man. I love watching these guys, like these old guys, go out like this.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, it's better than watching
I'm looking-
fucking Fedor get pieced up by fucking Fabio Maldonado, you know.
I think I'm gonna have to turn the sound up for the retirement speech.
Oh, absolutely.
That's gonna be might be a tearjerker.
It's going to be unintelligible.
Yeah, it's gonna be. We're gonna need a translator for sure.
God damn it. Took a L in Gamble Master, I think.
So did Jerry. Dropped that G.
Yeah.
2 G's.
on the
2 Gs.
Sanchez Chael. Oh, was it 2?
2 G's.
On the Chael Sanchez parlay, and
Well, at least I only had a
I swear
118 on
Chael pushed
Chael,
his
so.
hand into it. I swear Chael told him to put it tighter.
he put his hand. I mean, I guess where the hell's he gonna go? But
Well, watch here. He literally it's on his neck. He starts
fucking
turning.
like-
just squeezed, man.
See, right there, it's on his neck. He's
That
got
doesn't
that
look
thing.
fun. That's all I know.
No, Chael's turning purple. He's fucked.
Which is
That
crazy.
It's almost like he pushed his hand like you gotta actually put it underneath, dude.
Yeah, dude. At
No,
one
that
point,
was
it
still
looked like
squeezed
Chael
more than
dipped
anything.
his
I know.
neck down into it. Dude, he went straight for the fucking sub.
Yeah, you can jump, girl.
Yeah, I know.
Chael went
I'm at
straight
that.
for the sub. That dude had like a minute of squeeze in him, and that was it. It was
What,
done.
what was sub, Brad?
Man,
Plus-
Chael did the good boys work here though.
Plus 747.
Jesus
Wow.
Christ.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
Bradley to
Yep.
God.
Sometimes it pays to be the smartest man alive.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, that was fucking good way to end the night. A fucking Paul Daly death warrant and
Definitely.
Tito
And-
over here choking
You know,
dudes
going
out.
out in style.
Start of the
man.
night was good. A little middle fat, but then the co-main and main were good. Not bad for
Man,
Bellator.
Chael's
I
a
think
quitter,
we
man.
were pumping almost 30 viewers up there at one point tonight, boys.
Oh, look out.
Oh,
God damn. And hey,
a
all
lot
y'all
of you need to
fuckers
get
in the
live.
chat.
God damn.
We are the next Joe Rogan. I told y'all Sean's already Bravo. He's got to sit over there and give us 9/11
looking for them-
conspiracy
Some
theories.
chemtrails. I'm doing some research.
Wait, but we
I want to
actually
know
talked
about. I want to know
fights a
about the
little bit.
psychoanalysis. I want to know about the psychoanalysis when you take the Albertan pomegranate. Okay,
Oh shit.
you eat
I'm gonna
it.
do
What kind of
I'm
psycho?
gonna, when
what
I
kind of
touch
psycho-
down when I touch down in the Denver airport, I'm gonna do some hands-on research of what's going on there. I'm looking for the aliens.
That's fine. It's understandable. I mean,
New
somebody
sons
has
are
to do that
on
kind of work.
in the field investigative reporter.
That's right.
Tito over here choking dudes out in 2017. Holy fuck.
Yes.
Maybe not put dudes, but let's just say Tito's choking out bags of cottage cheese in 2017. God, Chael looked rough, man. Holy shit. So that
Yeah, he
theory,
did.
so hey, that other theory, Sean, that I told you about a couple times this week, that that Chael was gonna find a way to be on the juice. Yeah, I don't think so. Eh.
I think he was looking to just collect a paycheck. He didn't want to spend all his money on them good drugs that go undetectable.
Yeah, he figured I got this podcast. I better save this check because
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
Pretty good night of
Officials.
Bellator, at least. Pretty good night.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Even Lance is calling Chael a quitter.
Oh shit! You know what's going bad?
Oh, he's turning on
That's
his
because
boy.
That's because he's in Bellator, so Lance doesn't feel he's already dead to him, probably.
Lance turning on his boy.
Damn, Chael's been subbed 9 times in his career. Wow.
Yeah, remember, dude, like for
a lot of-
years, Chael would be beating the best guys out there and would get caught in a sub every time. Every time.
It wasn't even for years though. Chael had like 2 good years.
But yeah, just this into WEC run into kind of the UFC. That was about it. Yeah.
WBC run, came over to the UFC, was all right. Then got on the gas, and then his career turned around.
Tito's about to start
God,
crying.
Like what a difference for like Chael though, like 30 seconds in his
Turning the sound up.
career to now, you know, that close to wearing a fucking belt and beating the greatest at the time to getting choked out by Tito. Oh man, this game. Oh God, he's got a shirt on that says "This is your president."
Oh jeez.
Back to mute, Tito. I was gonna give you a chance, but you lost me with that, homie.
He's my president, Tito.
He's definitely my president too, because I have to fucking be there.
Oh God. Fucking Brad over pulling a fucking fight ghost on us. Tito is main motherfucker tonight, ain't he?
Main motherfucker.
Paying the mortgage. Damn,
At least you guys heard me say it.
This shit was really plus 747. Are you serious?
I
thought
said
it would
before
grind
the fight.
on him, but I know
God.
that was a late ad. Gotta love the right there.
That's why I can't do like the whole tracking thing.
Yeah, it's me.
Just like-
I make most of my bets literally kind of as the card goes.
Yeah.
Like kind of feel, I don't like Jay said. Sometimes you just kind of feel how a card's going. Maybe I should bet some more tonight. Nah, maybe I shouldn't bet tonight.
Yeah.
Fuck, Tito's got to have a good squeeze, man. His head was going fucking red.
Pretty
and
awesome that he's
purple.
got his kid holding, there with him in the cage, holding his stuff. I think that was pretty neat. I like that.
And I think
Tito, the good family man, the hardworking family man.
Well, somebody's
Brother
got to do it because
Tito.
Jenna's
Brother
not fucking
Tito.
doing her job.
Nah, we got to switch it up. That can't be Ted.
you
Brother,
just say
brother
Ortiz?
Teddy.
He just said Ortiz rules like O'Doyle rules from Billy Madison.
Oh, jeez.
Tito showed a couple times, though, in Bellator that, like, when you outweigh a guy by, like, 25 pounds.
Size, man.
Yeah.
Difference.
Hell, and I bet him against Flamenco. Fuck, I wish I should have done it tonight, man. Size does matter, dude. He looked huge compared to God, Chael looked bad tonight. That dude had hair all over him and shit.
It didn't look bad at the start. He had that headlock, and then he kind of swept him there. But I mean, you let a big guy like that in mount, it's not going
Just
to be a
his-
good night, right?
Just his body and then how he went in there, he dove for a sub. I think Chael knew he only had a couple minutes. That was just about it. I can hear Jay's sound, but I'm like,
Yeah, I'm actually like synced up with them, surprisingly.
No,
his
it's
face
me.
is all fucked up.
Oh, me and Brad are synced
You
up.
listen to
There we
mine,
go.
Sean. Yeah.
That's what I like to hear.
God
cool.
damn, Tito.
Look at that. Did you see the?
God, I hate
the
Holy
Coker.
shit. Tito's winning twice tonight. Put it like that.
yeah, he is
Yeah, well, 3 times.
getting paid and getting laid.
3 times.
When he takes those fight trunks off on Jay, he's winning 3 times tonight.
Did you guys see the selfie that the King just posted?
No.
No?
You got to check it
No.
out.
We're going to check that out now.
He's
Is
fucking.
he showing his draw
mint.
ticket for 20K?
Yeah. Is it like a Floyd ticket? Him betting the draw. Oh shit.
Oh man,
Oh, post-fight selfie. Let's look at this.
he looks like he hasn't even been in a fight.
He hasn't
No
even
way.
been in a fight.
There's no way
for a
that was a
jog.
draw.
He went
got
for
robbed.
a jog.
I
Man,
mean,
Kevin
let's
Casey is a-
not get crazy, Sean.
Maybe.
King doesn't jog.
That's true.
King gets carried around on chariots.
That is true.
Tito's like the
he'll
Scott
be around
Mayo
to
of MMA.
cash some more tickets.
Our boy the Hoff is happy.
Man, Tito.
I never
I'm
asked
happy.
Casey kind of his connection to Tito, and that I would think he must have trained out there with them before, being out from California and shit.
Huntington Beach. Well, yeah.
Our boy
Talk
Casey,
shit gets spin kicked.
yeah, talk shit gets spin kicked. The best.
What gyms are in LA? Kings?
I don't know.
a
Casey
whole
had
bunch.
his own little kickboxing gym out there. He's like a teacher and stuff.
I thought Casey
Doesn't he-
trained at Kings MMA.
No, I thought he trained at the UFC gym.
I thought he was at Kings for a while, Brad.
But
Maybe
he
not
did.
now.
He spent a couple weeks over there and trained at Kings at one time, I believe. But I'm pretty sure he has his own little kind of small gym and trains people and shit. Kind of does classes. But he moved to Texas. He moved down there to Gunland.
Nope.
Make your waffles look like the state land.
Not too bad. I'm in 10th in Gamble Master. I'll take it.
Oh, guys, you
Oh
got.
shit!
Oh,
I didn't check
Oh,
standings.
this is a doozy.
That-
Just look at the front row Brian picture he put up, if you can.
And I dropped to 26. I'm only up $28.
You should take a look at that.
I guess I moved up
What
a bunch
is it?
because of everybody that lost on Chael.
It's a picture of him with Gina Carano.
Oh. Can we Photoshop one of those out?
Gina's starting to get a little like she's wearing down a bit.
We'll Photoshop
He
the
looked
person in
like
that
she
photo
was,
that doesn't have a photo.
I mean, there you go.
Aw, cops.
No surprises anymore.
Oh, it's
Down
cops
the-
time.
Cops.
Cops.
Yep. Tito with 3 wins tonight. Going out fucking
Such a goofy looking motherfucker.
Yeah,
Tito
I know.
going out happy.
Yeah.
Oh shit. What the fuck is he pulling out the bag, dude? He's got a snake, dude.
It's Florida, man.
It's cops time. Gotta love Bellator. Just cops pre-show, then Bellator, and then
I
cops
told you,
post-show.
son, this is shit when it like hooks me. It like after the fights, it's like I'm stuck on this shit. You can't turn it off. Look, it's like 7 cops trying to stuff a snake into a dog carrier.
They just need to get Jake Roberts out there. I'll take care of that shit.
Take the snake.
Dude, one of my most vivid memories when I was like a really small kid is going to the WWF back then, and fucking Jake the Snake's rock. He's bringing his snake down the aisle, coming to the ring, and it takes a big ass shit all over the aisle, like everywhere. It's fucking nasty. For some reason, dude, that shit stuck in my head for the rest of my life, dude. Jake the Snake Roberts snake taking a big ass dump on the way down to the ring. Good old times at wrestling with moms.
Oh, good times.
That was back when wrestling was good. You had all your good steroid users and
Yep.
One of my
cocaine
buddies made a
users.
pretty. One of my buddies tweeted every Bellator card or substances like WrestleMania where they drag out a retired fuck to hit their finishers on somebody from the pub. Or Brad, you'll love this one. Or maybe Bellator is like TNA was. Here's some young, hungry guys we can build around. Who work hard? Fuck it. Here's Hogan and Flair.
Yep, that is
very
on point.
true.
Very on
That is
point. Right?
great.
Right. So today's results. Well, actually,
Coker knows what he's
doing.
doing.
Coker is Eric Bischoff. Ugh.
Eric Bischoff.
Yeah.
That's like about the last time I was watching wrestling, I believe. It was like my last wrestling watching was like the NWO type shit. I don't know when that
There
was.
you go.
Maybe 95, 96, right around there.
That would start around 96. So results for me tonight, if they don't change that Arujau total, is like 9.8 units. If they do, it's
Holy
7.
Shit.
I'm
Big deal.
8.9.
For,
Damn.
Bradley.
Yeah, I know, but it's unposted. It's not documented, so it doesn't count.
Well, that's true.
It's
Yeah, it's not-
because
it's
it's
not
not
documented, Brandon.
third party confirmed. They're actually going to take the money out of my account.
Oh man, Jesus! If you don't have your Capertech, timeline in your head or a Twitter, you don't even really gamble money, dude.
Doesn't even exist. If you
Like-
don't
You're not
pretend to
third-party
gamble
verified,
money,
you're just-
then you don't gamble money.
You're just. Yeah, you're just awful then.
That
I'll
was,
take my just over 5 units. That's what I'll take after tonight.
So Casey said he had his own gym in California, but he coaches at the UFC gym in Austin
Oh, okay.
now.
Yeah.
They moved on down there to horse country.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. So
He knows his shit, dude.
Some guys writing in the chat that the fight is fake. It was a
Yeah, I
work.
saw that.
Is that Dan Levy?
has that guy ever watched a jail fight before?
Have you seen Bellator?
Yeah, exactly. Straight out of Compton on the movie network right now.
Yeah.
Anyways,
About
I think
my
we should
time.
wrap this up for the,
Yeah.
for the evening.
Yeah, it was
Um,
another good night of bullshitting and watching some Bella trash, so that was good.
Yeah, Bella
Yeah.
Trash, Strikator, Bella
I'm
Force.
kind of glad that I wasn't here for the whole thing because it seemed like it would have dragged like fuck at the beginning,
Because
but it definitely crescendoed at the end. That's some good stuff.
Entertaining.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good
So,
co-main, good main.
Yeah, I think.
So who does-
Go ahead, Jay.
Okay, so if you have to guess, when will Chael fight next? Or does he never fight again?
Oh, he'll
Uh,
fight again.
He likes money too much.
Yeah.
I think Chael might
Who's
be
like,
done.
Think so?
Yeah, I think he might be
Bellator
done.
will pay him. They don't give a fuck about losses.
Yeah, you're right about that. Yeah, he could.
I could
Chael-
see a Chael Rampage happening in a year.
Oh, that would be terrible.
Chael
Yeah, I
seems
know.
like the type of dude that would do just about anything for the right amount of money.
Chael Rampage though, 2018. Dynamite 3 or 7
Right.
or whatever they're at. Book it.
Rampage might look like Refrigerator Perry. Seriously.
It's a heavyweight fight. They announced that. He's
Hey.
not cut anything.
Oh yeah, so they're letting Rampage fight at 265. Huh?
No.
Jesus.
That's actually even worse for Rampage.
Yeah, because now he's not going to train.
Yeah,
He's
at
just
least he
going
was
to
at 205.
fucking-
He's just gonna eat wings and fuck as many Asian bitches as he can up until.
You betcha. That's what we do.
That's the only thing that might keep his weight down.
No doubt.
And we're gonna actually be back for a regular show this week, I think.
Yeah.
We got,
Yeah.
We got the Fox card coming up.
We could talk about Wes's. Yeah, we could talk about Wes's favorite fighter.
Who's that? Valentina
The
Shevchenko?
darkness.
The Darkness.
Yeah, the
Brother
Darkness,
Darkness.
the future heavyweight champion of the world.
Yeah. So, pretty decent card
Yeah.
next week.
That's not bad.
gonna
Not
catch
a great headliner, but the rest of it's
The rest of it's all right. And I'm going to catch some heads in the 5th row. So
Sean,
it'll
yeah,
be good.
Sean's going to be live. Hopefully, he catches Ngannou's victim's head.
I'm gonna
Where are
rest
your
the cage
seats,
and
Sean?
high five. 5th row.
Where are your seats? 5th row? Not
5th
bad.
row. Me, Trish, Jeremy.
He's going to be
Nice.
so high on edibles, he ain't even going to know what the fuck's going on, dude.
That's gonna make probably a couple of us, you know.
How many fighters you planning to hang out with? You gonna give any of them any fight advice? You know.
Hey,
We're staying at the same hotel as them.
Oh, boy.
Trish knows
Yeah.
more people like around MMA than anybody
Crazy.
I've ever fucking seen, dude. Like seriously, Trish.
Yeah, she
if you
puts
want
in the effort. Yeah.
yeah, she's got the connections for sure.
I'm
Yeah,
bringing
she-
my
she
notebook
took
to give some tips to the fighters that I bet on. You know.
Nice.
Yeah. Sam Alvey's gonna be there.
watch
Tell
those
him.
leg kicks and stuff to take down, son.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right. I think that's going to do it for us now. We'll check back in with you guys next week for a UFC on Fox 23 preview show. And, you know, if we're feeling saucy, maybe we'll even hop on for one of these for the Fox card next week as well. But I'm out. You guys can throw down any last thoughts that you might have. But fucking Ortiz rules, man.
That's right.
Ortiz rules.
That was
That was
good.
great.